Good morning and welcome back to Non-Standard Action's Threefold Conspiracy. We're excited to be back this morning.
Yeah.
When we last left our investigators, they were poking into this reptoid conspiracy to take over the Pact World's directorate. They looked into a lot of candidates. I think there's like 8 or 9 candidates total.
It wasn't just the number of candidates. It was like the number of sources times the number of candidates.
Yeah. It was realistically, it was like, 8 times 4? So it was like 32 different pieces of information that we had to track down, give or take, because some sources didn't have information on some candidates, but it's a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of data to shovel through. They've narrowed it down to 2 candidates that they're pretty sure are reptoids. Aram and Vorin. Aram seems pretty obvious since he looks just like Lasco. But Vorin was less so, and they had to do some poking around.
Yeah, Vorin was a big surprise. I really expected it would be one of those things where, like, because like they were both present at the when the previous director was killed by a reptoid.
No,
Yeah.
Were they?
They weren't both present. No, just Vorin's competitor. What's her name?
Zia Cho.
Yeah, Zia Cho was there. Vorin was not there. Vorin has been outspoken since then.
I see.
Layers upon layers upon layers of intrigue.
Yeah, I just no.
An ogre of intrigue, an onion of intrigue.
Yes. No, you said it right the first time. A Shrek of intrigue.
I didn't even hear that. I'm really glad that I wasn't the only one thinking that.
This morning's icebreaker question. Let me go around the table. Give you all a moment to get to know our characters a little bit better. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are the 3 people that you want on your team? Let's start with Leif. Who does Iris want on their zombie apocalypse team?
Oh, well, that's easy.
Wait, of the other party members?
Adelaide and Ogden.
Oh, I see. Which one
answers.
person are you excluding?
That's not which person you're excluding, because there's 3 other people, right?
I was going to say, we're not a 5-man team anymore, Simon, remember? I know it's sad, but like
3 people do you... Oh, so yeah, then I'm confused by this question.
Which 3 other people do you want on your zombie apocalypse team?
It doesn't have to be the party.
But there's only 4. Why wouldn't...
There are other people in the Pact Worlds other than the 4 of you.
This may be surprising to you.
Okay. I needed more time to
I have
think about
Adelaide's
this one.
answer, and nobody's going to like it.
All right, Liz, what about Adelaide?
Adelaide's going to join the winning team. She's not going to, Adelaide would get herself zombified.
But then is she really Adelaide anymore?
Well, only one way to find out.
Close enough. Tom, what about Ogden? Who are the 3 people Ogden is taking on his zombie apocalypse team?
So Ogden would probably, this is one of those weird questions, because if I was Ogden Velheit the real, as opposed to Ogden Velheit the clone, it would be obvious. He would just take, 3 of his siblings because his siblings are the coolest. That said, I think he would still probably want to, if this is like, a simulation or something like that, he would probably call up Tendon and Ninden and try and convince them that he's the real Ogden and needs help with the zombie apocalypse, and then Traden, because he's the only one that I've also fleshed out in character form. So
be a great team.
Why would you try to loop in these 3 people who are going to have a hard time believing that you're not like an insidious...
Where did the zombie apocalypse come from, Simon? Like, none of this makes any sense.
I'm just saying it seems unreasonable. Like, you have, like, there's really, like, I feel like this is the worst party to ask that question to, because we're in a unique situation where, like, there's basically no one anybody we have met. We haven't met anyone except for the other 3 of us, and, like, some people we've killed, and I guess I guess that sheer and detective
Thorson
and Effectra, yeah.
The Director General, verifier.
We haven't met them. They don't even trust us yet.
They set you on this. Yes, you have.
In person?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Giving you access to these steward records and saying, no, you can't make a move on the directorate people just yet.
So you have more evidence,
but,
yeah.
To play devil's advocate, would you want to bring the Director General of the Stewards on a zombie apocalypse? Are they going to be the most combat ready? They might be. I mean, it's Starfinder, so like everybody's got a weapon and everybody's got, combat proficiency to some degree. But
it's Starfinder, so that means the general's probably like level 15. Absolutely bring him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Ogden, Lesko has to give the same hedged answer, whereas given what Lesko knows today, he would obviously only bring the other three people who he has worked with and works well with, who are sitting alongside me here. Given the life that Lesko thought he had, he would probably just bring his lieutenants in the company that he ran. He would probably not bring Adelaide because Adelaide was hired. Well, I mean, not for the reasons that you think. Lesko generally likes Adelaide and thinks that she's competent and good to have around, but he hired her on to work with society, work with the stewards and stuff like that. And in the zombie apocalypse, those don't exist anymore, so her skills are
so he
not
doesn't
necessary.
have to do.
Yes.
Well,
she'd be like,
good answers all around.
Especially after she got turned into a zombie. Immediate grounds for expulsion.
Yeah. You don't want the zombies on your zombie apocalypse, or do you?
Well, Spencer made the point that since Eoxians are a thing, that Adelaide's stance kind of makes sense. I would argue, though, that necrophytes are very different from zombies.
Yeah, you have varying levels of undead in Starfinder, and yes, exactly, of sentience, mindless undead versus intelligent undead. So
zombies are, in fact, the mindless undead. Usually, if you want to move up in Eoxian society, what we understand from Dead Sons is you start as a ghoul, and you stay there for hundreds of years, working as a cog in the bureaucracy.
Menial labor.
Hold on. Can you go from being a ghoul to being a better undead, like a vampire? I thought once you're dead, you get one chance.
I think
so.
You do it. I think it's part of their bureaucracy.
Yeah, you're turned into a ghoul, but the way you're turned into a ghoul is through it's been a while since book 3 of Dead Sons, but it's like the bone sages do some sort of necromantic magic on you, and it turns you into a ghoul. So I imagine they also have the power to convert you to something
upgrade
else.
Your undead type.
Let me upgrade you.
What book is this in? Did they talk about this in Pact Worlds?
In Dead Sons 3, there's it's a lot of background that the GM knows that the PCs might not experience unless they really interrogate the NPCs.
Or roll a really good culture check, or
Yeah.
Man, I bet they really hate people who just get randomly turned into vampires. They're like the nouveau riche.
You're allowed.
Undead versus new undead.
Probably if you're going around turning random people, the government's like, you vampire, we're going to destroy you now because that's against the rules.
Yeah, you're messing up our whole bureaucracy.
Wait, I thought that they were all about the whole free market thing. Who are they to tell this vampire that they can't convert whoever they want? That sounds like government intervention.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it would mess up the whole bureaucracy. They're all about bureaucracy.
A surprising number of supposedly free trade people do care about that sort of thing. They only really care about it when it affects them.
Yeah, I just need to reread this section. Something here seems off to me. My vision of what Eox was like sounds incorrect.
Very, very bureaucratic.
Yeah, it's a pretty frightening look. It seems like a commentary on capitalism in general.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Of Eox.
Yeah, there's a lot of different commentaries on capitalism, and I think the ones that I thought it was is different than the one that it. I'll just read this section.
I'm picturing Eox as like an undead version of Brazil. If you've seen the movie, where like yeah.
Yeah, that is not what I was picturing. I was picturing like the whole like capitalist utopia with like ludicrous inequality, and like, you got your like zombies and ghouls are basically like wage slaves, and that
zombies are just slaves. Ghouls are wage slaves.
Got it. Got it. Got your slaves, then you got your wage slaves, and then like there's this like myth of upwards mobility, but that it's actually a lie. That you have like a bunch of company towns where like you get paid in company currency.
It's a very lawful evil society. They live by lawful.
Sure, but there's a lot of different lawful evil society. Like Cheliax is very different from that, right? And Brazil is very different from that, even though they're all lawful evil.
Or like awful evil. Anyhow,
it's not lawful evil is not my least favorite evil.
Yeah, lawful evil I'll take any day over chaotic evil.
yeah, lawful evil you can work with. They're at least going to do what they say they're going to do.
You got to watch
evil is going to get banned from Twitter 5 times. Am I right? Whoa! Anyway.
Whoa, topical.
I'm sorry. I swore I would.
Bad about that one. I mean, as long as our stance is no personal attacks. Other than that, don't be a shithead about people's opinions. Be nice to each other. Anyway, shall we get to some stuff, some Starfinder?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
When we left off, the investigators rushed down to Fogtown upon hearing from Vorsen that they were already there. A very confused Vorsen, and the clones of themselves wearing strangely formal armor. Standing on the opposite side of this bridge and waiting motionlessly. Now, Tom asked about this weird pink thing on the map. This docking bay has a thin layer of multicolored mist pumped in to make visitors from the packed world's gas giants feel more at home swirling across the floor. The fog doesn't hinder your vision in any way. It's just aesthetic. Okay. So, I suppose we need some battle music because Iris is at the top of the round, looking at these, at this point, still motionless clones.
Yeah, so they don't like swivel their heads as one unit to look at us?
They don't have initiative yet. They are motionless as you approach. Iris rolled better than all of them.
Sorry, I was muted. I said, what can I say? What I roll high when it really doesn't count. Oh Lord. Let's see. I'm sure Iris is very battle ready and knows what they're doing.
Totally ready to do this. It is not 8 a.m. for Iris.
I just woke up. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Goodness. Did you say something about this here? This what looks like a gas cloud? Do I not see that yet?
You do. It's aesthetic. It's mist to make people from gas giants feel more at home.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm gonna move up.
It's the docking bay in Fogtown.
I'm gonna double move and I'll end my turn here in the mist. No, I lied. I will end my turn.
It doesn't provide concealment.
Sort of in the mist and then full defense. Yeah, that's why I'm full defensing.
Yeah, it doesn't hinder vision in any way. It's just pretty.
That's too bad.
All right, Adelaide.
Oh,
hey.
Right.
Well, Adelaide is gonna cast Mirror Image on herself. So now there's a bunch of Adelaides, but mostly that's for, being safe. Safety first.
Yeah, too bad. Was this I apologize for misremembering if I am, but are we leaving that party that we were at, or?
Nope, this is a whiles later. Remember, we were like continued our investigation, and then Vorsen gave us a call that said, "Oh, why are you guys on the bridge?"
The important thing here is I'm wearing my armor again. That's all.
Yes. We came here expecting a fight because we knew our clones were here.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
And Adelaide will move 30 feet. And like so. Ta-da! Done.
Just one move action? That's it?
Yep.
No, she also cast mirror image.
And mirror image.
Oh, okay.
I'll put a mirror image.
This clone here that looks like Iris, seeing Iris, flies into a rage.
It's highly uncharacteristic for Iris.
Yeah.
Highly uncharacteristic for Iris. You're right. We'll double move right up into his own fate.
Can we retcon this? Right before the combat, Iris was saying, "Okay, now if I end up fighting myself, the way you can tell it's me when you have to shoot the evil clone, you get the idea."
We all have safe words. Don't worry.
They're wearing strangely formal armor.
Yeah, they all.
They don't even look like us. How convenient.
Iris just pulled out a black permanent marker and put a big black X on their chest.
Just in case.
It's like any episode in Pokemon where they run into like a big bunch of other Pokemon that Ash already has. Like earlier in the episode, one of them gets like a bow or like a band-aid or something, so you can tell them apart.
Convenient.
All right,
last go.
They also have strangely formal mustaches as well. Or goatees. They all have goatees, that's how we can tell.
Adelaide's is impeccably groomed.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt, Lasco.
No, Lasco will move up to here and combat this well-dressed Iris. We will see if... Oh no, I don't have bleed on this character. That makes sense. We try not to kill people. So we'll just go with flat-footed.
Do we have a way on the actual map to tell the two apart?
Yeah, in the initiative, the ones with names are us.
Okay, thank you.
I did. Oh, you guys can't see their names, but I made them clones.
Apologies. It's a big red X on Iris's chest.
Yep. So that is a 21 versus...
You guys also have nameplates, and they do not.
Yeah. So that's a 23 with flanking on KAC on Evil Iris.
We'll just do it.
Ooh. So 51 damage. Trick attack upgraded, and so did unarmed attack.
Oh,
yikes!
Goodness gracious!
Yikes!
And he's flat-footed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Lasco's clone sees himself. Also flies into a rage. Gonna come closer with one move action, and you know what? He's gonna shoot himself. By himself, I mean you.
I figured.
Say how convenient.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That is 44 damage, and you are on fire for 1d6. If it matters.
Spicy.
39.
The Adelaide clone is going to move up and cast a spell.
What spell is it?
What are the rules for identifying this game? I'm playing too much 2E.
I think I roll mysticism.
It's 15. Yeah, it's depending on what type of creature they are, that associated check. DC is 15 plus 1.5 times CR typically. These are clones, so it might be harder. It might be easier, depending on what you decide. It's plus or minus 5.
Identify a spell being cast. Yeah, 15 plus 5 times level of the spell. So you can make a mysticism check. This is a...
Rolled a 25 total.
Oh, of course I didn't put it in here. Because it didn't matter, because it doesn't affect you. I didn't need the stats on this spell.
Sorry.
Dang it. Now, I apologize. Acrobat is throwing a hissy fit and not letting me scroll. There it goes.
Adobe products.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to run them on a PC, which I shouldn't be doing. These do not have a level because it's not a spell, so you don't know what it is.
Okay, well, that's weird.
Could be a spell-like ability.
Spell-like ability, yeah.
Still
Oh, you
weird.
can identify this?
Nope.
No,
They don't have
they're not
levels,
spells.
so, yeah.
Weird.
And identify a spell being cast, identify a magic item. There's something for identify a spell-like ability. And I could just use their caster level, but then you're never going to get it.
Presumably you'd use like half caster level for spell-like ability spell level.
No, 25 wouldn't be enough in that case.
Yeah. I'm not going to worry about it. Just wanted to know.
I have a feeling we're going to know the effects of it very soon.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
The Ogden clone is also going to appear to cast something.
But Evil Ogden's so far away. I mean, good idea.
Evil Ogden is so far away. And move in 30 feet over to here. Real Ogden.
Real Ogden is going to round the corner.
And see
Last
himself.
going. I see myself a moment of probably, like existential horror at seeing a clone of myself when I am myself a clone. I'm going to move over here next to Adelaide instead, if that's okay, because I'm going to help focus fire on Evil Iris over here.
Yes.
So Ogden's going to level his pistol. We'll make Evil Iris sickened. Because it's very good. I like sickened. So we shoot. And hampering inhibitor as well. And since Evil Iris is flat-footed, I get to show off my level 12 ability, Backstabber, that I got from the Espionage Specialist archetype. When I shoot someone who is flat-footed, they take an extra D8 of damage of the same type as the original weapon damage. So that is 23 to hit their flat-footed KAC.
That'll just do it.
Excellent. Then take 25 points of piercing damage, please.
Ow.
And sickened.
And yes, thank you. And sickened for the rest of, presumably, the rest of
its
their
life. Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost, it is a mini trick attack. I like it. Though. It fits. This is not really what inspired me to take the Espionage archetype, but it is nice for a spy to be able to do a little more damage, like an operative or a rogue. And
right.
that was a move in standard, so that's my turn.
Yep. Iris. Muted again.
Muted Iris.
Iris is gonna do the Iris thing.
Oh, really?
And just drops down into out of their defensive stance into a proper fighting and lashes out 3 times. Wah!
At himself.
Oh, geez.
This is all 3 times.
The highest on the die I got was a 9.
Oh, sad day.
That's all right. I'm being a good distraction. I'm a good distraction. A good distraction.
You are, in fact, a good distraction. Adelaide.
Right. Well, Adelaide really doesn't like tacky knockoffs. She always goes for the original article. So she's going to attack herself, unless you've got a request.
I request Iris.
Oh.
You asked.
Yeah.
You can change your mind.
So you want the other Iris? Do you want me to attack the other Iris, make his day bad?
Yeah. Well, worse.
Okay, cool. Well, let's try this new spell that I got this level. Baleful Polymorph.
That's always funny.
Yep, and this is at level 4. So we're going to need a will save.
Oh, and that has a -2 penalty to it because of sickened. Give them the old wombo combo.
Cool. So this round, -3 to AC, attack rolls, melee damage, reflex saving, strength, and dex-based checks.
There's not a button for that.
And the animal also takes on certain bestial qualities. A duck. Looks like a duck. Gets a bill.
A duck. Exactly.
Who are you that knows so much more?
AC.
Thank you, Leif. You knew so much about swallows. King Arthur did really have a lot of information on various birds. Maybe he was just an ornithologist.
That must be it.
Gotta have a hobby.
Most likely.
Oh. Put it on all weapon damage. I can't just put it on melee weapon damage. So rude. Why? Starfighter, where are you this way?
Sorry.
I also can't just put it on...
Sorry, what are you struggling with?
Not gonna, there is not a button
Applying
for
Baleful Polymorph
Polymorph
as a debuff.
Indeed.
So I had to make one, and there is not a option for melee damage rolls. Or
there is, but you have to there's a secret code to it.
It's not. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna.
It doesn't matter. It's not worth it.
They're not gonna make any skill checks during combat because you don't do that mostly. So that will have to do. Wish there was a button for that. I want email roll 20. No one doesn't care. All right. Do you want your move action?
It says full round at the top for activation, but I don't think it is.
Oh. What is the casting? This.
Sorry.
Casting time, 1 round. Is what it says here on this.
All right. In that case, let's go on to the Iris clone, who's having a very bad day.
Very bad day.
Yeah, Iris clone is gonna punch real Iris. What? Does a 28 hit your KAC, Ether? Friend, Iris.
What was the number one more time?
28.
Misses.
How about a 30?
Hits.
That's 29 bludgeoning damage as your clone punches you in the face.
17 bludgeoning damage.
All right, the real Lasco.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, I was typing out how you do that fancy macro, that fancy mod that you were trying to figure out, Nick. It is
I don't
possible.
need it. I just.
I know, but I like to educate our listeners to how to use the Roll20 sheet properly. You can set engage. You can filter all mods to engagement rage : melee, and then it only applies to melee effects. I'll type it out later. Lasco is on fire, literally. How much damage does this do? This was caused by that crit. 1d6. This has a high chance of doing nothing because I have 5 damage resist, 5 fire resist.
Roll it in anyway.
Indeed, it does nothing. Okay. Yes,
Which means
Lasco.
I believe you're put out.
No, I don't think that's true. So looking at burning here.
Stop and roll.
At the end of each round you are burning, you can attempt a reflex saving throw to remove the condition.
But the reason I mentioned it was because it did 0 damage to you. I'm pretty sure I've seen that in the past where you just are no longer on fire. But I might be thinking my Pathfinder 2 Barbarian.
Yeah, that's believable, but I don't see that in the rules.
Yeah, reflex save is modified by how much damage you took, so it will make it easier.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're an operative. You're not going to be on fire much longer.
It's true. Okay, I will use Underfoot on Evil Iris.
Okay.
Is his CR 12 or lower?
It is, in fact, yes.
All right, so now I'm on Evil Iris' square, and Evil Iris is off-targeted and flat-footed.
For Evil Iris.
Yes, getting all up in their business, and then I will trick attack them. Oh no! Yes, I will do that. And do we want to do non-lethal?
So we can get answers?
Yeah,
Probably.
I like answers. All right, non-lethal. I missed terribly. I missed terribly. End of turn. End of turn. I make my reflex save to stop being on fire.
Yes. Roll it.
I
Yeah,
succeed
you're not on
beyond my
fire.
wildest imagination.
Your clone will step up and claw you, Lasco.
That's fair.
Ooh, it is a 39 hit. I bet it does. That's
It
29
does.
bludgeoning damage.
Duly noted. -5.
The Adelaide clone. It's too late now. The Adelaide clone is going to do. I think this is a good idea. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right, yeah, there's plenty of range on this. Let's put down, let me find a 20-foot radius here real quick.
Great.
20-foot radius. Oh, and look, we can just, also catch Iris. How convenient! I need reflex saves from everybody inside of this 20-foot fireball. It's an explosive blast.
29.
Oh, she tosses a battery over there, and then it detonates, doing 27 fire damage. Hate it when Roll20 does this. It just erases the reflex saves sometimes.
I got a 13.
So Ogden is going to take full damage. Adelaide will take half, and Iris will take full damage.
So how much is the amount that we're...
20, the
27
number is
original.
27.
27. So I take...
So half of 27 is 13.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That's
Math is hard.
a turn, no worries. The Ogden clone, on the other hand, is gonna throw caustic conversion at Lasco.
Ooh.
Yes, yes. Why don't I have? What is wrong with my life? Caustic conversion is a fort save. Give me a fort save.
I hate it.
How did I
That's
miss
a decent roll.
putting this in here?
Is that
20
poison or toxin or disease or radiation?
No. Oh, it isn't a save. That's my bad. Caustic conversion is an attack. Why did I not put this in here? I could have sworn. How did it vanish on me? Oh well.
It's gremlins.
I will just roll dice like a pleb.
Ooh.
Does a 35 hit your EAC? Let's go.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, 44 acid damage. Oh yeah, and that's weird. It says in here DC 20 on. What? Something went wrong.
It's a typo.
Okay, so 44 acid damage.
No, 4d4.
Yeah.
Oh,
13 acid damage.
Less bad.
And 5 additional acid damage at the end of your turn each round for 1 round plus 4 rounds. 4 rounds of acid damage. 5 at the end of each turn.
And there's no way to remove that?
Nope.
Got it. I've given myself
Real Ogden.
All right. Real Ogden is going to... he didn't like that fireball, so he's going to fire needle at Evil Adelaide. And what we're going to do is we're going to feint first. So I'm going to make... Ogden hits the floor. No. He's going to bluff against Adelaide. Her either 10 plus her sense motive modifier or 15 plus 1.5 times CR, whichever is higher. That's only relevant if she has a sense motive modifier. 36 versus 15 plus 1.5 times CR.
That'll do it.
All right. Adelaide is flat-footed until the start of my next turn, if I remember correctly. But she's definitely flat-footed to this attack, as I shoot her with a very special needle. This needle has a dose of blue Winnis. No, has a dose of blue Winnis in it. Because blue Winnis is very cheap after the... Well, I say very cheap. It's 1,000 credits a dose. But it's much cheaper than it used to be for a chance to knock somebody out for the entire fight. Of course, that's only a 21 versus KAC, flat-footed KAC.
That's just enough. Oh my goodness.
Yes! So she's going to take 23 piercing damage, and she needs to make a DC 18 fortitude save. I meant to include a debuff in this.
That failed.
Aha!
What a treat.
So, Blue Winnis. What a treat, right? A poison actually popped off. So the progression is healthy to weakened to unconscious. Once a round for 2 rounds. So she is weakened right now. And she also takes 8 damage from the initial exposure poison. And that is hit point damage. Well, they're NPCs, so they only have hit points. But yeah, so 8 poison damage on top of the damage from the needle, and if she doesn't make her fortitude save next turn, she's unconscious.
Awesome, and now we've got our interrogation subject, so we don't have to go easy on the other ones.
Well, if she fails her next save,
Yeah, that's true. The cure on that is 1 save, Nick. But that is Ogden's entire turn.
Sounds good. We'll put a little poison, counter 1 on her. Iris.
Oh, boy. Iris, seeing this, is going to turn and just make a regular 2 attack, full attack against Iris.
Evil Iris.
Yes. 27.
Oh,
punch themselves, Simon.
Oh, those both hit. 28 for the first strike and 18 for the second strike. Evil Iris is having a very bad day.
Did 27 beat Evil Iris's KAC by 4 or more?
No.
Okay. That is
hold on.
Well, 29 because of
yes.
flanking.
It is 29 because of flanking. Okay. Evil Iris is also grappled.
Okay. I mean, I don't think grappled makes a difference at this point. But I'll click it.
I demand you click the button.
I clicked the button.
I took
I
that
don't think
then.
it's helping you.
Demand gratification.
It's -2 armor class. That's meaningful. Grappled is way
Not when
stronger.
you're already when you're already flat-footed, off target, and sickened. I don't
They
think
stack.
it helps.
They all stack. Yeah.
It
Oh, it
stacks,
does.
but what Nick is saying is that it might not make much of a difference at this point
Nah.
in the grand scheme of things. But
Sometimes we
this
roll.
is Mathfinder, so we're gonna do all the math that we can.
It's true.
All right, Adelaide.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who's like, I want to be a buffer or a debuffer, and then it's like, oh crap, I have to do math.
You do have to do math. Yeah. Well, really, it's the attackers who have to do the math. You just tell the attackers what mods to add.
Well, anyhow, Adelaide will cast Infinite World as a 4th level instantaneous effect, which does damage. So this is 2d6 per level, and the nice thing is that she can now exclude boxes like a 5x5 cube from her areas of effect. So,
Shiny.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, you're about to be frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, no. I guess you can get the 2 in the back.
Yeah. I mean, I could get these people, or I could get these people. Which do I want? Which do you want?
Question of which you want, Liz.
Well, it's a reflex save for me, so.
Okay.
But Iris probably doesn't want it, so maybe scooch it 2 to the right.
No. So like the
Red X.
So here's the problem. You can exclude a 5-foot square. Lasco's in one of their squares.
Yeah, but it's a reflex save. I don't mind.
But Lasco will probably be okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to roll a 1.
Me too.
Heads up. Heads up.
Put a prediction in the thing.
So, give me a reflex save.
All right. The Iris one unsurprisingly fails, because it's just dead already. It just doesn't know it. And the Lasco one is fine.
Lasco got a 20. That's a bad roll.
Sorry. This will be fire damage, so that you're...
At least I'm slightly resistant to that.
Yeah.
So it was 21?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The Iris clone continues punching Iris in the face.
Like you do. It's a punchable face.
Its first punch is going to hit, but its second one's a crit.
So just checking that you've applied sickened and off target.
Yes.
And grappled.
It has all of the buttons clicked.
All right. It's just a -6. I'm surprised that they hit.
Actually, sorry.
That's a crit.
Hit.
When you roll a nat 20, it's a crit, whether or not you are off target and all this other stuff.
Right. I said the hit, not the crit.
Oh, no, they only crit. The first
Oh,
attack,
I see.
But the second attack crit, which is what they pretty much have to do right now. 52 damage for the bludgeoning damage for the crit, Iris.
Uno mas. 50 what?
52.
All right. So 40.
So rude.
Oh, and it's a crit. So did I do the thing? Did I take the thing? Am I gonna really piss you off? No, I didn't. You're lucky.
Oh no.
I'm not fortified. So yes, I do take the crit.
Good. All right. Real Lasco.
Real Lasco tries to finish this Iris.
Okay.
If only he had been finished by Adelaide's thing. Renewing
I tried, I rolled low.
I know. I don't blame you. That's a 35-37 to hit with flanking.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Damage is high enough. 38. It's non-lethal damage.
All right. That Lasco or that Iris is unconscious, I suppose.
Yeah. Gonna ask him a question. He'll definitely answer them. No reason he wouldn't. Now Lasco will try to enter Lasco's square.
Oof.
Okay.
Get real up close and personal. It's going to be very confusing for everyone involved. I assume that Evil Lasco
They
is
have to be a size category larger than you for you to do that.
That's a good question.
Larger than you are.
Larger than you are. Yeah, he's small. Okay, I don't do that.
You cannot get into your own square. Sorry.
That's fair. Instead, I will take a step back, or no, I'll take a step into Good Iris's square. Oops.
Good King Iris. Da, 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 da.
Your clone steps up and tries to scratch your eyes out. Crit!
He's
nice. I'm just having good luck,
You
man.
rolled 3 nat 20s.
Listen, it happens.
I know. I believe it. I'm just sad.
It happened.
Sad, okay?
It happened.
I think this is karmic retribution.
Over here. It is karmic retribution. Look, it's a thing. It happened. Dippity dip.
Friends, I am looking at our Series 2 TFC chat that we have behind the curtain here. Yes, there is a crit. It is a confirmed crit for a lot of damage. You want to tell them how much damage that is?
9 bludgeoning damage. The good news is
Nice.
I'm pretty sure a 21 misses horribly, so.
Yeah, hold on, let me do some math. 64 minus 28. 36 hit point damage.
Ouch.
Lasco is almost down.
Oh no. What happens when you fight with yourself?
Having taken 2 crits!
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. The Adelaide clone in the back, let's see, is going to, yeah, let's do, I think I have to get in a little bit closer. Going to move in closer to this fight here, and cast Slow on herself. I need a will save, please.
Oh.
Sorry, will on me. Okay. I'm like, slow on me. Will? Okay.
While that will save is coming, Nick, I think I made you roll the fort save prematurely. I think it's at the end of her turn. So we could just have that fortitude save happen. Otherwise, she would have only gotten 1 turn before she went down, and that doesn't make sense.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Ooh, 13.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of my. I now have 2 rerolls a day, and I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
But let's see how it goes. 24.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but 24 is enough, and that negates. All right. The Ogden clone is gonna move around this side of the fight.
Yeah.
And shoot himself.
That didn't happen.
A fool.
34 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
16 cold damage to Ogden.
16.
All right. Real Ogden.
Rogden, if you will. So Rogden and
That
Fogden.
sounds like you're the wrong one.
Well. So Rogden's gonna shoot Fogden in his dumb Fogden face. And we're gonna make Fogden. I wanna use Winnis because it worked on Adelaide, and I think it'd be great. But then I'd be burning through all my Winnis because I have 3 doses left. No, I'm gonna do it. Who am I kidding?
Oh yeah, did Adelaide succeed her save?
Yes, she did.
Got it. I missed that.
Oh, for the poison save?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because poisons have to be.
But we
you
did
make
it
the
too
save.
early.
Yeah, you make the save at the end of your turn, not upon.
I see.
Yeah. It's different than radiation when you like make it immediately upon entering it. Anyway, oh no, Ghost, don't make a biohacker to throw at your PCs. I'm one of your PCs. Biohackers are the worst. I'm gonna shoot. We're gonna feint first, though. I'm gonna feint Fogden. Nope, I'm not gonna feint Fogden.
No, you're not.
What's focusing fires, Simon? I'm spreading my debuffs all over the place. Just
Yeah.
You get a debuff. You get a debuff.
You get a debuff. Everybody gets a debuff if I hit. So we're gonna make this a biohack along with firing the needle with the blue Winnis. My turn is taking too long, so we shoot at fogged in. 23 versus KAC.
Will just hit you.
Oh, so close every time. So they are going to take, they're going to be sickened and take 18 points of piercing damage. And at the end of their turn, they'll have to make that save, DC 18 against Blue Winnis.
Right. Let's add a little poison thing. You said 18 damage and thickened, right?
Indeed.
You got it. All right, real Iris.
So,
oh boy. I should. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this a little easier on us and actually take that.
Yeah, remove the X. It's now more confusing than not.
Yeah. as the fake Iris X appears on their chest, and Iris just kind of stands there in abject horror. No. Oh, good. I don't even have to move. Kaya! Goes ahead and throws 2 attacks at the fake Lasco, the one that's not in Iris's square.
32 will hit, a 20 will miss.
I still didn't click the box, so it's technically a 22.
A 22, I think, still misses Lasco clone. It does indeed.
So,
all right.
23 bludgeoning damage.
23 bludgeoning damage to the Lasco clone, and then it will be Adelaide's turn.
Adelaide's going to gang up on her former employer, by which I mean not actually, and will cast Puncture Veil as a full round action.
All right.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. So sad. That was
3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a full action.
That's about average for 2d4, right?
Yeah. The Iris clone doesn't get a turn because they're unconscious. Real Lasco.
Real Lasco will try to slow down fake Lasco because he is tired of this. Half speed, no steps. And an attack. Yeah, okay. That's a 38 versus flat-footed.
That hits. Yeah.
For 54 damage. Still way less damage than all of his hits.
Hey, you're jelly of the crits.
I am jelly. I am jelly of the crits. I can be jelly of what I want to be jelly of. And now I try to. Oh, you know what? Thank you for this reminder, my macro. I have these holding gloves that you gave us last session that allow me to, on a successful hit, try to cast Hold Monster. So let me try that on Evil Lasco. How about he makes a will save? Maybe his will save is as terrible as mine.
It might be 25.
Oh, that succeeds. All right. Plan B. Retreat. I'll make an acrobatics check to avoid an attack of opportunity. That is a 34. I'm sorry, I should remember what the DC is. It's like CR plus. It's like 15 plus 1.5 CR. Is that it?
It is indeed.
Yeah, they love that DC formula in this system.
It is. It is
so
what did you get on your acrobatics?
I got a 34.
Okay, so you're good.
Cool. Okay, then let's see if he's. Lasco will even say this.
Depending on how you move.
Yeah, Lasco will even say, let's see how well how good a job they did on you. He will move, that's 45 feet to the south. Oh, that's down here.
All right.
I guess drawing a healing serum as he goes.
Your clone screams. At half speed, no step.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Runs here and shoots you.
Yeah. All right. That's one way to do it.
Does this provoke from Iris?
It does indeed. Yes.
Ooh, Iris could stop them from moving then because they have that grab ability. If they get high enough on the attack roll.
So 31 high enough on the attack roll?
31 is high enough to hit. You gotta exceed by how much?
4.
Oh, yep, that is enough to grab.
My hero.
That is so heckin'
I'll
rude.
save you, Lasco.
So I guess instead of firing at Lasco, it just claws Iris as best it can. It only gets an 18 to hit. Bad day. In that case, we'll go on to the Adelaide clone. Mark this as... Hold on. I rolled that from the Iris clone. Hold on. Let me roll it from the Lasco clone because the Iris clone has like a lot of minuses.
Yeah, we've been kind of targeting them.
Yeah. So this will be... The difference would be a 26 to hit. Does that hit Iris?
Just misses.
Okay. So it's still a miss.
Do I have a...
I went in to put the grappled in the Lasco clone and realized that, like, I had rolled the first one from the wrong clone. That's no good. All right, the Adelaide clone is going to caustic conversion at real Adelaide.
Rude. So caustic conversion, that's a area of effect?
Does a 23 hit your EAC?
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. So it occurs to me that I never actually rolled for how many mirror images I have. Let me do that real quick. Where did I put that? Mirror image. Where are you?
Reminds me that Lasco hasn't been taking his 5 acid damage.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I've probably had 2 rounds, right? So I'll just take
think it's 2.
And how much damage each
10
time?
acid damage and mark your... Yeah.
Got it.
Mark your counter down by 2.
So I have 2 mirror images.
Okay. Does a 23 hit your EAC?
Yes.
Right, so you will be a 1. 2. It hits one of your images. Destroyed.
Yay! I love you, mirror image.
And your clone will move back a bit. The Ogden clone. You know, the Ogden clone will throw down an explosive blast. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, that's lame. First, could Adelaide make a very important fortitude save?
Clone. Yes, the clone needs the fortitude save. Thank you for reminding me.
And she is weakened right now, so she has a -2 penalty to fortitude saves.
26.
She succeeds. She is no longer poisoned.
Yes.
But she still takes the 8 damage from the saving against poison, as per the Constitution poison track.
Everybody is inside of this lovely explosive blast.
No, I'm not.
That's the wrong
right.
Lasco.
This is the wrong Lasco. Let's put it like here.
Continue a tradition of Monty Python quotes. Thank you.
The wrong Lasco, yes.
I'm not.
left. I need will save, or not will saves, but fortitude.
Reflex.
Reflex. the only save left. To avoid some of this damage. Adelaide's gonna make it. Ogden's gonna fail. Anyone from Iris? The damage this time is 32.
Ugh.
Ogden and Iris will take 32. Adelaide will take 16. You fire damage. Real Ogden. Oh wait, the Ogden clone needs a fortitude save because you also hit him with poison.
Yes.
Fortitude save. 20.
Is that factoring in the sickened? Either way, it would make it. Man, that's lame. Yes, they save, but they still take 8 points of poison damage.
Well, you tried.
I did. I gotta remember to chalk down that. Yeah. And it was fun that I actually hit them with poison. Anyway, let's see. Well, Ogden's gonna keep firing at his clone self, saying under his breath, They really didn't know much about me, did they? I'm not a spellcaster. And is going to fire. They're already sickened, so we're just gonna put a sedative in this one. Tier 3 sedative. But first I will feint to try and make them flat-footed to this attack.
Honestly, do some research.
Yeah, it's not that hard. We've been all over the news, for goodness sake. 31 versus either 10 plus sense motive or 15 plus 1.5 times CR.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Cool. He is flat-footed then. As I shoot him!
Shoot him.
33 to hit KAC for 22 plus...
You are shooting yourself, right?
I am shooting myself for 32 points of piercing damage, as well as the last 10 is non-lethal, if that makes a difference.
All right.
I end my turn.
Real Iris.
Oh, goodness.
Do.
Can you imagine what the real Iris is going to do next?
You gonna punch fake Glasgow?
Not really maintaining the grapple, but they are grappled until the end of my turn, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of just like starts applying pressure, like choking in a full attack type fashion.
Finally living out some dreams that you've had when really annoyed at Lasco.
Yes. This is for when you ate my tofu!
Those both hit.
Oh, jeez.
Really? It's more like, this is for when every time you called me Marshall.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Marshall.
And I think with a 33, you probably grab again, right?
Yeah, so I think I'm maintaining that grapple.
Yep. All right, Adelaide.
Lasco clone chokes the way Bart does. You little. Okay, Adelaide is going to cast spell. Spelly spell.
Spelly spell that spells spelly.
Spelly. Yeah. So I was gonna do a thing, and then I decided not to. Ectoplasmic eruption. Okay, let me double check this thing. Sorry, I had a plan, and then okay, 30. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, why not? Let's just hope that I don't need more spells like this. Okay. Ectoplasmic eruption. And we're gonna put it where I can. Oh, dear. So I need a 30-foot radius?
Yeah, that would have to be like a special order. And I don't have the files right now. You could put down a 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I guess.
Yeah, and then we can just figure it out.
The edges. Well, the problem with expanding these things, like I could make it 30 feet, right? But the way the edges align changes depending on the size.
Yeah, I understand. You have to use the measuring tool and measure from a corner, and then it basically tells you.
That's not how bursts work. You notice the edges here? They're not circular. They've never been circular.
Yeah, but not measurements isn't circular either.
Right, but if you measure here with the measuring tool from the center of this, like this is only 15 feet.
Sure, that's the point.
This square is 20 feet away, but it is not included in the burst.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see.
Yeah, bursts are not circular, and they never have been. And that's why I made these templates, because the measuring tool does not do it. Because like there are squares that are 20 feet away that are not in a 20-foot burst.
Yeah, something's wrong here though. I think you might have the wrong metric, because I'm doing 4 diagonals and it's giving me 20 feet.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
because the diagonals don't work. The 20-foot burst goes this way.
No, I'm talking about normal movement.
Just measurements. It's not set to Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Starfinder.
Should do that automatically. Oh, it went back to freaking crack. Okay,
there we go.
It's fixed now.
I mean, I could cast a different spell. I'm starting to rethink it due to this.
Oh no.
But yeah, I think even with a 30, we could sort of force it to work. But
no, it is working. So it is a circle, basically, a circle defined by the metric that Pathfinder 2 that Starfinder uses. Like 30 feet. If you count along the diagonals, 30 feet is exactly right in all angles.
Well, Iris gonna get hit by that too. Sorry, Iris. Reflex saves.
all right. I rolled.
Yeah, you can focus it here.
Low.
Up. Let me pan the camera up a bit. If you center it here, 30 feet will catch Evil Ogden and Evil Adelaide, and Evil Lasco, but not Evil Iris.
Nice.
You mean not good Iris?
Oh, you're right. Yes, not good Iris. Wow.
All right, so I'll have them all make reflex saves, I suppose.
Hey.
I gotta say, incredible damage rolled on that 66 there, Adelaide.
So upset. For those of you listening at home, it was 3 1s. So, and then the others were 2s and 3s.
Got it.
Yeah, nothing above a 3 on 66.
Uh-huh.
So upset. Burning through my
Right,
4th
they
level
will-
spell.
They will take some damage.
Some damage.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
All right, real Lasco.
Lasco drinks this Mark III serum.
Good job. Chug.
Chug. Oh, there's only a 5, so and then one more. 19. Not the best rolls ever.
Okay. Did you use your move action to pull it out last turn, or?
Can I do that as part of a move?
Only if you have it like on a gear clamp or something. If you have some special item that will let you do it as drawing a weapon. Do you have something?
Can I say
that
it
lets
was
you
on
do
a
that?
gear clamp? It isn't written down.
Did you buy a gear clamp?
No. But they're very cheap.
No.
Okay.
Not very cheap. Like 100. Well, they are now.
Yeah.
It's
They
cheap
are
comparatively.
Yeah.
But no,
okay.
you need to actually buy something that will let you do that before you
That's
do
fine.
it.
That's fine. I'll throw away the move action.
You're an experienced Starfinder player. You know
There's
this
the end of the
stuff.
turn.
All right. take your 5 acid damage and mark down your counter, please.
Thank you.
Your clone, grabbed by Iris, and as such will make a full round claw attack on Iris. Instead of you, since you got away, does a 24 hit your KC, Iris?
Negative.
No, 27.
27, no.
Ah,
Nice.
bad day for the Lasco clone.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad day.
Adelaide clone. The Adelaide clone will. We'll try another slow on original Adelaide over there. I need a will save, please.
Oh my. That's not fun. How to do?
26 will make it.
Woohoo!
All right, the Ogden clone. Gonna throw a caustic conversion at real Ogden. The 36 to your EAC.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's 10 acid damage now, and 5 acid damage every round for 5 rounds.
Okay. Rude.
Real Ogden.
Right. Ogden grits his teeth against. So that would also be subject to sickened because it's a damage roll. So I would take 2 less damage, right? And real Ogden is sickened.
Yes, I suppose so.
Okay, thank you. It's a small thing, I know, but just all right. As much as I hate standing here next to Adelaide because we've gotten blown up twice, I'm gonna keep standing here next to Adelaide because my class abilities dictate that I should. So I'm gonna feint against myself again. Bluff. That's a 28 versus 15. Yeah, I gotta roll real high, and by real high I mean better than a 10. So I am not flat-footed to myself as I shoot myself with my pistol. No backstabber. Right. This is with a sedative.
Backstabbing
25.
yourself. What a day. That'll hit.
Not backstabbing myself. Plus 3d4 is a total of 23 points of piercing damage. How do I look?
You're still looking pretty good. In fact, things that you're
Thanks.
seem to be bouncing off of your clone for some reason.
Oh. That's weird. What do you mean things seem to be bouncing off of my clone?
Like it has damage reduction or something. Iris.
Okay.
Can you guess?
I can guess. Are you
gonna what Iris is cooking?
You're gonna smack that little Lasco clone around more?
Yeah, I'll roll 3 attacks this time, so hopefully on average it's lower and I don't grapple him this time. I'm sensing some frustration there. But I did roll a 15, 27 and a 23 to hit.
Only the first one. Yeah, only that first one manages to hit, and it is not by 4 or more. So he has escaped you. Really bad,
he is still under the effects of grapple, right? Until the end of Iris's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's figured in. A 14 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, 14 definitely doesn't hit. And I was mistaken. It's a 27 to hit and then 2 14s to hit.
Yeah.
What I meant to ask was Lasco would be flat-footed, right? Because he's grappled. So would that make it 4 above his?
Oh, it's already in the
It gives the penalty to AC, not flat-footed. You're confusing it with PF2.
Yes. Okay.
Although in PF2 it's called grabbed, not grappled. Totally different.
All right. It's already figured in. A 27 hit, but not by enough. 14s don't hit. Adelaide's turn.
14.
All right. Okay. So. Adelaide's going to shoot at Bad Lasco with Ectoplasmic Barrage.
Blasco for short.
Blasco. Unless you want the Ectoplasmic Nair.
I don't know what those spells do.
It would grapple him.
I feel like Iris is pretty good at grappling him.
All right, Barrage. How'd I roll on damage? Low again. Oh,
Sadly, a 13, much like a 14. Will not hit.
Oh, actually, do I?
Yeah, there's no way that's your roll. It's only at adding your bab.
Yeah, sorry.
As is tradition, your macros are wrong.
It is a ranged attack against KAC, so it should add your dex on that.
Okay, thank you. We'll try rolling that again.
But it's still 26? A 4 on the dice. You don't get the new dice roll.
Yeah, of course.
So 4 plus 9 plus 3.
That's 17.
Which still not hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, it was a 4 on the dice. There wasn't much hope of saving it there.
Oh well. Else? No, that's it. It's a standard action, and I mean, I guess I could move, but.
All right, real Lasco.
Sensing weakness, and perhaps hoping he won't get crit again. Real Lasco rushes up, just as Blasco escapes Iris's grip to sort of sweep the leg, and slam his head against the ground, and let's see if that actually happens.
Right.
This button.
You could try.
I will try.
You're pretty good at these things, so it'll probably happen. But
what the heck is happening? Oh yeah.
27 will hit. Alan is dead.
Oh.
Blasco
finishes the fight.
We've got 2 more characters.
No, finishes the personal fight though. The duel. Sorry.
The duel.
The duel that Iris helped him with. So it's not really it falls apart. Just carry on.
The Adelaide clone will go ahead and shoot a caustic conversion at.
Oh, and I take 5 more damage.
You do indeed. Thank you. And mark your counter down, both. Yep. 30 versus your EAC, Lasco.
Is a hit.
That's 13 acid damage now, and 5 for 5 rounds hereafter.
Okay, so that just refreshes my thing.
It just refreshes, yeah. Initial skill. The Ogden clone has 1 more of these explosive blasts, I believe. So everybody, reflex saves for everybody. I mean, you killed everything that was close to you.
I mean, I could have moved.
Hey! Reflex. Oh my god. Iris, roll a 28 right now. Oh!
So disappointing.
Why would you do that to me, Tom?
It's because we all got 28.
Yeah, join the club, friend.
Yeah.
Full damage is 29. Iris is taking full damage. Adelaide's taking half. Lasco's taking half. And Ogden is taking half.
No, I'm not.
Lasco's taking nothing. Half is 14. Thank you.
As
the
a
Ogden
reaction,
clone backs up.
activates their nanites.
Good plan.
Wish I had
Real Ogden.
Yeah, and everybody should get nanites. Those healing nanites are great. Anyhow, Ogden is going to, muse to himself. Although being able to cast fireballs and, use batteries and stuff like that, that would be pretty great. And then he continues shooting himself. Injector pistol, you know the drill at this point. It's sedatives, injector pistol, no backstabber because he's still not flat-footed. Ooh, that's probably going to be a miss. 21 versus KAC.
21 versus KAC will miss your clone.
Yeah, it's a 5 on the die.
I hate the taunt followed by a miss. It's the worst
It's the
feeling
worst.
ever.
It wasn't really a taunt. He was just sort of musing to himself about like, oh, being able to cast spells would be kind of cool. But,
All right, real Iris.
There's a large explosion, and Iris is kind of like the center of it. And as the smoke clears, they stand up, and there's it's like Terminator style, like a bit of their face skin is missing, but you see a glow, and nanites start rebuilding that part of their face, and they kind of stand up and rush over here.
And over here is
20 feet.
The Ogden clone.
20 feet to the north, and gets into evil Ogden's face.
all up in his business.
And throws a singular punch. Wah! A 32 to hit his big, ugly snoot. Not as distinguished and refined as real Ogden. You can really see the difference.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Good save. Good save.
Sure. All right, Adelaide.
All right, Adelaide's gonna cast.
I apologize, but did 32 beat KAC by 4 or more?
Oh, it did. Yes, you have that clone grappled.
That clone is grappled.
Good point.
Nice.
I love that ability so much.
It's not even doing anything special.
Yeah, I think we should have gone after the spellcaster.
They're both spellcasters. They've both been doing almost the same exact things.
Oh, did he do a caustic conversion? I'll be honest.
Yes.
I just hate the caustic conversions.
Yeah. Speaking of, I have been taking my damage.
Yeah, I am literally gonna die from my current one.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll heal you on my next turn. Oh my gosh.
You can just wait. I probably won't die. I might just fall unconscious, and then you can do it then.
Remember Itzy, Simon? Now is not the time to
die.
enroll a new character. Here at the end of all things.
I can resolve tank. It's fine.
Yeah, if you die, you might just be SOL. We have like 1 or 2 sessions left.
I don't think it really matters. I don't think anybody, even with like a cosmic crit, could deal traumatic damage to Lasco at this point.
Anyway, it's Adelaide's
I only
turn.
need
Sorry,
24
Adelaide.
to kill him.
Adelaide casts ectoplasmic barrage at the other Adelaide. And that's where's the attack roll? Gosh,
it's not there.
It's not there. Why is it not there? I'm very sorry. That's so weird because it's in the macro. It exists. Okay, let's try again. There we go. 27.
27 versus Casey will hit.
Yay! For
Nice.
27 damage, actually, is what she rolled the first roll.
All right.
Huzzah!
Lasco.
Lasco will, eyeing evil Adelaide, Adeleval, annoyedly from that.
Obviously, evil aid.
Evil Aid, yeah, oh my god, yes, thank you. Good save.
It's right there.
Yeah, he's coated with. Lasco has had. This is like by far the worst fight of Lasco's entire career. He's got like 2 deep gut wounds from his clone, and 2 pools of acid that are slowly dripping down his face, eating it away. It's just the worst. And yet he doesn't fight Adelaide. He's got to help Iris with evil Ogden or Bogdan. Moves up. Bogdan, yeah. Moves up to Iris' square, and we'll move here just to pin him in, and make him flat-footed.
Okay.
35 versus flat-footed for 59 damage.
Ow.
Wow.
Okay, now that Vesk looks like is looking really bad.
Good.
All right. The Adelaide clone fires a caustic aversion at herself.
I'll take 5 more damage.
Real Adelaide, you do take your 5 damage marked on that counter. 33 versus your EAC.
Yeah, that hit. Oh, wait, but...
And mirror image, yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 1. Oh, I got you.
Mm.
That's 9 damage now. And 5 acid damage every round for the next 5 rounds.
Okay, let's put a little sushi.
It's back a little bit. The Ogden clone, pinned in all kinds of bad ways, is going to punch Iris twice because Iris is keeping him away from real Ogden. And the 25 and the 24 are both misses, I believe.
That is correct.
All right, real Ogden.
Hello. Real Ogden is going to shoot his buddy with 1, possibly 2 healing serums, Mark 3. Yeah. What are you feeling, buddy? You want 2? I can make this
for free. Over-heal me, but there's also a chance of like.
I doubt that very seriously.
He's feeling a 19 out of 74.
I'm gonna hit you with 2 Mark 3s. No, you know what? It's Mark 3 and a Mark 2.
2 Mark 2s.
I'll give you a Mark 3 and a Mark 2. Because we're gonna need that health back anyway. And this way I can top you off after battle with treat deadly wounds.
98.
Yeah, so Ogden fires off his tail up. Okay, I see you're rolling it. Let me see if mine would have been better. Haha.
It would have been.
Yeah, it would have been. So his tail whips out, and the cost eject hits you with more acid, and you panic for a second as the acid collides with you. But then it's okay. It was from real Ogden, and so you're.
It's anti-acid. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, it's antacid.
Antacid, exactly. Yes.
He takes out a bunch of Tums and throws them at you.
Yeah.
Throws them at your face.
Yeah.
Here.
I realized that one of the crits was to my gut, but I don't think that that's what it's for.
No. Better yet, he just splashes some like Malox or Pepto-Bismol at you.
I just like the image of the tail whipping out. It's like he's whipping healing serums at us.
Yeah, whipping.
Yeah, basically.
With the tail.
Yeah. And then he calls out across over comms, I guess. Now finish them. And ends his turn.
Iris.
Feeling so inspired without any of the bonuses for inspired, Iris will attempt to finish him.
No morale bonuses for you.
Now that's the other character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
finished.
Oh.
Very dead.
Okay. Oh, and it's only a 9 on the wound, so he's only he's only bleeding, unconscious and bleeding.
Okay. If you say so.
So not dead. Just dead.
Just dead.
Are any of these pronkers turning into reptoids, or are they actually clones?
No, they're just falling down.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
They look just like you, but they're just falling down.
But there was an interesting. Yeah, they do seem like strangely not super mindful. They haven't said anything. They've been like blindly trying to attack the people that look like them. They seem like
just hissing.
Yeah. Like biological constructs.
Adelaide is gonna cast Ectoplasmic Barrage at herself again. 22.
That's versus KC is a miss.
Dang.
Why would the spell target KAC? It's
I don't know. Yeah, it's psychic material. It really is silly. I guess because it does bludgeoning damage, right? You guys still there?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Did you want your move action?
She's gonna take out her. No, never mind. She's fine.
All right, let's go.
Lasko will move on up behind Adelaide. And Evilade, yes, that's it.
Yes, that's it.
And use the half speed, no step trick attack.
Is that the opposite of all gas no breaks?
31 will hit.
For 48 damage.
Ow. That clone's looking pretty bad too. She will punch Lasko twice.
Punch?
Really out of character. She did not rehearse her lines.
I don't think a 21 will hit you though. Will it?
It won't.
Yeah. Then the 16 is definitely gonna miss. So she swings wildly at Lasko. Fails. The Ogden clone is unconscious and doesn't get a turn. Ogden.
Ogden is going to... how far away? 65 feet away. I think that's just outside my range, so I'm going to move up because I haven't been having very good luck with my shots. So Ogden sort of like dashes through the swirling mists of this little diffuser that's in the middle of the thing. And as he, the mists open up and swirl around him as he levels a shot at Adelaide, the clone, Evilade. We're going to make her, she's probably still sickened. No, I never gave her sickened, actually. We're going to use a biohack on her. She's going to be sickened. Not for long. She's not flat-footed. That's a 22 versus CAC. Probably going to miss.
That will miss, just barely.
I really got to get the conserving fusion on this pronking pistol. It's like one of the first things a biohacker should get. And then I take 5 acid, and I end my turn.
Iris.
All right, you ready for this?
Ready. Cast Kill Steal. Do it.
Iris casts Kill Steal.
For our new viewers or whatever.
Yep.
So Iris turns from Ogden, like hand dripping with non-lethal blood, and rushes up to Adelaide with a single move action because of their not necessarily new 40-foot movement speed. Like, it's like the first time I've had to actually use the full movement speed ever. And strikes her. And I realize I definitely should not have clicked.
Oh yeah, full attack. So you really only did.
So that damage. First one there is the 19 on the die to hit. Definitely hits for 20 damage.
Yeah. Which doesn't take her down. You miss on your second, and your third comes back around and takes her down.
I couldn't full attack because I had.
Oh no! Oh no! You know Kill Steal for you!
Yeah.
No Kill Steal for me.
She's hanging on by a thread. Adelaide.
Finish yourself. Do it.
Check yourself.
Strike you down.
How much does she look like she's hanging on by?
Not
like
much.
A stiff breeze, are we talking? Or
yes.
Cool. Hazard.
I mean, not that small a breeze.
I think it'd be funny.
It would be funny if Hazard can take someone down.
Let's just find out, right?
Let's find out.
Sure.
Case scenario, Lasko has a turn before the clone does.
There you go.
Reflex save?
Lasko's their safety net.
Yeah, the only trouble with this spell is, it's a 31 on the reflex save. No damage.
Oh, well.
Lasko saddles up into her square. and then uses another trick attack.
Okay.
Might not hit. That's a 26 versus flat-footed.
That'll do it. Lasco takes the one remaining hit point.
One?
One remaining.
Wow.
So if she had failed that reflex save,
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Would have been better to do something with like a save for half rather than save negate. But
those cost slots.
Yeah, and it would have been so funny. So,
Yeah.
It also definitely would have had to be the first time anybody died to hazard ever in the history of Starfinder.
Yeah. Just pull the entire Starfinder community. Lasco feels real bad. He leans against this, I guess this bench here, catches his breath for 10 minutes. Remind me what this building is that we're in front of.
you're at the docks in Fogtown.
Okay.
Adelaide's gonna cast Glimpse of Truth on these guys.
There are no illusions here.
Well, no, to see if they've been transformed from something else. So,
They have not.
okay, interesting.
We have one unconscious one, right?
Glimpse of Truth also doesn't specifically does not work against reptoids.
Oh, True Seeing doesn't work against reptoids?
No, True Seeing. We had this conversation last week. Seems like it would be great. Sees through normal and magic darkness, notices secret doors hidden by magic, sees the exact locations of creatures and objects that are invisible or displaced, sees through illusions, and sees the true form of changed or transmuted things, which does not apply to the reptoid shapeshifting ability.
Weird.
Yeah.
I would assume
That's why they're so sneaky, because if you could just out them with True Seeing, then they wouldn't be...
Oh well.
They wouldn't be a threat.
That was a spell gem, so...
So I'm still a little bit confused. So this isn't a building of any significance. Why did anyone notice these four just standing here in the middle of nowhere?
As I was saying,
Okay.
agents of Confluence are scheduled to arrive at this docking bay. And Vorson called you to say you needed to be more careful when meeting with Confluence agents. And you were like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Vorson was specifically the one who noticed us, and he has very good reason to notice us. Okay.
So do we stay here and meet Confluence?
That's a great question.
Agents of Confluence. Somebody can make me a medicine check on these lookalikes.
Somebody.
Yeah, maybe a life science to figure out what they are.
That is a 5 on the die for a 30 on my medicine check.
30 just does it. You find pea-sized technological devices implanted at the base of their skulls.
Dang.
Someone can make an engineering check to figure that question
I guess
out.
somebody got the vaccine.
Ogden hands one off to Lasco.
Lasco is still catching his breath on the bench. Will note the divot in the back of the skull and peer curiously at it. Plug it into his commune, hack into it to figure out what it does. And is that engineering or computers?
Engineering. I'll
30
do it. This augmentation allows for long-range telepathic communication with a specific receiver. It's not emitting a signal anymore, but you could make an engineering or a mysticism to try to trace the origin of the transmission.
I will do so. On each of these 4 nodes, I suppose. Is 31 good enough?
No.
I will hand it off to Adelaide and work on the next one.
They're all the same.
Oh. So can I re-roll or?
Sure.
Lasco will spend a few minutes trying to figure it out. It's a 34 to it.
Yes, you can trace the origin of the transmission to an empty area of space just outside Aslam Station's Armada. Very strange.
Laska will relay this. Maybe there's an invisible ship stationed out in the middle of the Armada.
I mean,
The edge.
it's also possible that it's just a ship. It doesn't have to be invisible, does it? Could be anybody's ship. Could belong to Era.
Well, I already
There's
checked.
nothing there. The area is empty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part. That was I apologize.
As far as you can tell.
This is a useful lead. Perhaps we should go there ourselves and scan the area.
The question, is there any way to detect how they made these clones? Or how these clones were made?
Can I take another look at them with life science to determine what they're made of?
Like, they haven't turned into reptoids.
Gooey, humanoid flesh is what they're made of. They're, for all intents and purposes, the same races that you guys are.
Weird.
Okay.
Except with very different training and mental capacity.
Ogden wants to take a sample of, each of them to compare to our DNA, just for his edification later, to look at in his micro lab. Now is not the time to analyze them, I suppose, while we're out in the middle of
You start the DNA sequencing, but it still takes a minute, even in the future.
Sure.
I guess as we're heading to if we want to head to the ship now, we'll say this sounds like the Greys again, doesn't it?
Yes, except
yes,
the Greys.
Clones Go on.
Except the Greys.
I will tell you, if you go out there, you will find nothing at this point.
Huh.
It will just be empty space. That is all you will find.
Okay. We'll report this to Vorsen and I guess also to Terminal because they seem interested in everything we find.
So I suppose we're not going to meet with the Confluence agents? Have they been spooked off?
No, we should probably wait here.
They will land and be surprised to see you. They weren't planning to see you here. But if you tell them what happens, they will thank you for what happened. They will thank you for saving them.
Yes, we seem to have a number of clones wandering around. It's worthwhile. I guess we'll give them some secret keywords that they can use to identify us.
Yeah.
All right.
A passphrase. Go on.
Taking a page from the Brendan Sanderson book where there was that shapeshifter who was wandering around. They also had passphrases for every set of 2 people.
Which book was this?
Oh, this was the second Alloy of Law book, the second Wexton one.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. While we
books are so good.
Yeah, they are. While we were resting, Ogden gave hit points back to himself and I imagine Lasco.
Yep.
We each get. I legitimately can't fail this check now because I have a plus 25 to medicine.
And how often can you do it?
It's very exciting. Once a day.
You guys, that is pretty sweet.
You get 17,
you guys also can
16 points.
Got it.
Sorry. You guys also can you make it back to the safe house without further incident. You can rest overnight.
Oh,
I got spells back.
I have nothing else really pressing today. But I imagine you want to set up a meeting with the Director General, Lynn Camelon.
Because we have evidence now.
You do have enough evidence. You believe you have enough evidence to make a move, at least against Aram and Bora Ren.
Cool. We'll set up the appointment. Do you want to roleplay that scene, or?
Yeah, I think we'll come back after our break to you guys meeting with the Director General. You guys have been doing a lot of combat and investigation and haven't really gotten to talk to anybody lately. So we'll come back to that after our break. We'll be back at the top of the hour. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Oh no, I wasn't ready. I should have been ready.
Oh no.
Don't go anywhere, folks.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone had a good break. I made myself a sandwich. Starving to death. I gotta stop. I've been eating in the mornings, and it's really messing with my show schedule.
Gotta get some drinkable food. That solves that problem.
My ninja is in storage. I can't have drinkable food. I have to go to California to get. It's not worth shipping it.
It's not worth
it.
shipping.
I just eat breakfast before the show.
Yeah, look at me. I live on the East Coast.
Yeah, check your privilege, East Coaster.
Yeah.
I thought that
I've been really used to
do breakfast.
I usually I haven't for a long time. But the rest of my company is not here. I still can't eat within the first couple of hours of waking up, but since I wake up at 6 to do this show, by the time it's 9:30 and we take a break, I'm starving.
Yeah.
It's usually about 9:30, 10, I stop and eat. Because that is lunchtime for everybody else. So
it's
snack time for me. I had those little window pretzel, the square pretzels with Hershey Kiss and M&Ms on them. But we use the peppermint ones to make them extra tasty.
Ooh, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my snack. I had 4
leftover Christmas snacks, I assume.
You would assume that that is a reasonable assumption. However, we kept saying, "Oh yeah, we'll make those. Oh yeah, we'll make." And then it was January 5th and we still hadn't made them, but we bought the supplies for them. So we watched Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring extended edition on Friday. Yeah, Friday. And I spent that also, on the side making these treats. So no, not leftover Christmas things.
Sort of leftover.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah.
Well, our investigators have defeated these clones. I told them over the break that when they did wake them up, they only knew that they were supposed to kill the party and nothing else, about anything at all.
Yes, they didn't get the robust backstories that we did when we were born.
Well, which is really curious, because that implies that this was a trap just for us. It wasn't even about Confluence.
Just so the bait of the trap was a trap.
I would like to know for the audience, I never said the word trap. They're using the word trap, but I have never said the word trap.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Well, it is very strange.
I told you guys, but I hadn't told the audience. So,
if they simply wanted to kill us, plenty of people, although fewer and fewer all the time, do have that ability. They didn't have to make clones of us in order to at least attempt it.
Yes. So the purpose of the clones still remains somewhat of a mystery. For their
maybe multi-purpose. Kill us, and then further instructions would be given later.
It's true. At the very least, it planted us. It put our faces squarely on the station. I don't know if people have tracked us here in the media quite yet. I don't remember. Tom, out of character, doesn't remember if that's happened.
I've been laying low for the most part, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if this changed that. I don't know if it was a very high-profile fight.
I suppose, but then us fighting us. Sorry. Then us fighting us might have raised the profile of it just a little bit.
Maybe not. Reptoids at least are very good at controlling the media. So,
we should head to our meeting with the Director General.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Director General comes to meet you guys at the safe house. You've let's go over your evidence.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So you present the Director General with the evidence you had. You report that what's his name? Nadu Laste has been modifying files, but not of reptoids.
Yes.
You got Dr. Gersix's files on Aram from meeting with Alish Flursek. You have evidence that the Conspire video was doctored. You have the altered medical records from Spectrum Clinic. You got Zia's audio of the phone call with her sister from Terminal. You have the crystal sphere from KSN Interstellar. You have the doctor's secret records, including a copy of Aram's medical records. And evidence of being attacked by associates of Flursek.
Wait, how's that evidence for reptoids?
It's not evidence for reptoids. It got you a trust point.
Ah, I see. Just turning in as much dirt as we have on anyone we meet. Stewards love dirt.
Regular old earthworms.
Uh-huh.
These are pieces of evidence that you have turned over, and the Director General has seen your evidence gathering and now trusts you. Director General Lynn Cameron informs you that each nominee is being protected by a small steward detail, but doesn't feel comfortable moving against the infiltrators, worried possibility of more reptoids have replaced other stewards, especially those close to reptoid agents.
That is likely. Sorry.
I'd like you to make the bust. I'd prefer that you not make any arrests while the suspects are engaged in packed council business. So doing it in their off time is probably for the best. Vora Rin frequents a club called the Phantom Wing in Kamanis, and Aram is usually within their penthouse apartment near the Planara.
Are we formally acting in capacity as stewards for these arrests, or do you need us to keep your organization out of it?
Like I said, I'd prefer not to have the stewards make any arrests in this case.
So
I'll quietly pull back the steward guards at each location as you move in. Feed them false information, get them out of the way for you.
So is this a citizen's arrest?
So,
our concepts of law enforcement do not work and do not translate well to Pact Worlds. We've played this song and dance 6 or 7 times throughout the course of this show.
Okay. So then, for our understanding, under what authority are we arresting these people then? Because it's going to look like a kidnapping otherwise.
You're taking them out. You're not arresting them.
Oh, we're killing them. Oh.
Okay, then it'll look like a hit otherwise. Is that what they want?
It is a sting operation. Well, you'll need to act quickly, and then once it's all done with, I'll explain things to the Pact Council.
Yeah, so sting operation, implying we're not seen, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd actually prefer it if you bring them in alive, but I'll take reptoid corpses if necessary.
Corpses it is.
Although we are pretty adept at bringing people down non-lethally.
Try.
Vorson will chime in. But if you fail, the reptoid could escape to warn the others, which would be disastrous.
Great.
For us.
Understood.
Even if it would force the reptoid to adopt a new identity.
Yes,
Understood.
no, better to take these agents out while we can.
They presumably already know about us. They'll know our faces. Right? Like...
Well, everyone in the Pact Worlds knows your faces.
But they know that we are acting against them. So it's not like this is a... Yeah.
We don't have any data. We don't have any intelligence on how much information these reptoids share with each other.
I see.
All right. So we'll go... do you have a recommendation on which target we should take out first? My first inclination is take out Aram as the big fish. Of course, taking out Aram might also be a more high-profile disappearance, which could then tip off Flora.
It'll be high-profile either way, I imagine. They're both directors.
Candidates.
One of them is a candidate.
Director candidates.
Yeah, Aram is on the council and trying to keep his seat.
Sure. But presumably we won't be able to do these at the same time, which means that... What, do we need to do these in the same day to give the second one as little time to prepare or escape as possible?
That's up to you, but you'll want to move quickly.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yes.
All right.
Agreed.
I still lean towards Aram first.
I think I agree.
I have no objection. Is there a way that we can bring one of them in close to the other ones so that we can take them out at as close the same time as possible? Or will we need, or do we already have very limited venues for this hit?
Translation.
They haven't been seen near each other.
Do you have a suggestion, General, about where we attack Aram? You mentioned a club for Vor.
Aram's been holed up in his penthouse. Hasn't left much.
And you'll be able to get us in by calling the guards off?
Yeah, I'll make up a story to get the steward's details removed.
But he will have
location.
other guards.
It's possible.
It's also possible that some of the stewards have been replaced with reptoids, and as the director has feared, and stay behind, find a counter excuse to not leave their post. But we should expect heavy resistance around Aram one way or another, I think.
Do you know what kind of security the penthouse has? Presumably it's not just manpower, it's also numerous locked doors and turrets and...
Security system.
I haven't inspected the security systems. I'm merely assigned a detail.
So that's up to us.
I think so. Well then, if you've no other advice or resources to give us, I think we should probably get a move on.
Agreed. Thank you, General, for your trust. Hopefully, once all of these reptoids are taken on, we can have some conversations about how the four of us can actually lead normal lives in the Pact Worlds without looking over our shoulders all the time.
Well, we can talk about it, but as high of a profile as you've gotten yourselves, I doubt that'll ever be possible.
Comfortable lives, then.
I'm fine being a public figure. I'm not fine spending my entire life cleaning up.
Your messes.
Like protecting the Pact Worlds from imposters.
Yes. What Mr. Lasco is trying to say is we feel that we have done a lot to unmask this plot, this conspiracy, if you will. And we want to rest. We don't want to be called for this again.
You should like some consideration of our efforts.
All right, guys, I haven't read the whole end of the book yet. I haven't got plans for continuing the adventure.
We don't need a.
That's okay. I don't know
need a final
what you guys
answer.
Are looking for here.
No. I think we're just stating our feelings, really, as characters.
Yeah. Yep. And it's completely in character.
Director General's like, I don't control the whole Pact Worlds, man, or the reptoids.
We're not asking you to control the Pact Worlds or the reptoids, General, but you are a powerful man with a lot of influence. All I'm saying is that we're doing a lot of dirty work here for you that is benefiting your organization immensely. And that we will appreciate, after this is all done, we will appreciate any help you can offer in letting us step away from all of this.
I'll do what I can.
That's all we can ask.
I don't know what you guys are expecting him to say to this, really.
No, I'll do what I can. It's totally reasonable.
Yeah. That's all we need.
I don't, as your GM, I don't understand where you're going with this.
I mean, it'd be nice if we could get like reassurances that, we won't be prosecuted, or
they already have dropped all the charges against you. They haven't prosecuted you. They've been asking for your help.
Yeah, but I mean, they're asking us for another thing that's
actually not even that. You're getting help from the stewards mostly, because like you guys found that Aram is a reptoid trying to take down the Pact Council. You guys brought this to the stewards. They're helping you.
Presumably they care more about the integrity of the Pact Worlds Directorate than like.
I mean, yes, they care very much about the stewards care about the Directorate. It's their job to protect them, sure.
Right.
But like you guys came to them with this information.
Sure, we did. But well, and I don't know. Like if you had a tip about like some terrorist organization and you gave that tip to the FBI, they wouldn't be like, "All right, we'll help you take them down."
But the stewards are not the FBI.
Sure, but they definitely care more about this than we do.
In the Pact Worlds works nothing like our justice system.
I understand that.
Time and again, like you cannot make those comparisons because there's just like no comparison to be made.
I understand that, but they do care more about this than we do.
Sure, and I guess they would.
It's arguably more their job.
Yeah. Like if you're asking where our characters are going for this, they're like looking at they're trying to figure out when they can stop doing this. And
yeah, because the question is, where does this end? Because we're not going to cut off the head. We're not going to cut off the head of this, reptoid conspiracy by killing Aram, by arresting him, whatever. He can't be the top dog. So like this is going to keep happening. Things like this are going to keep going. And what Lasco is saying is that he doesn't want to be responsible for this personally for the rest of his life. That's all that he's saying, I think.
Does that make sense, Nick?
I mean, yeah. I'm just as your GM, I'm a little bit frustrated that your characters want to walk away because you should make characters that want to do the thing. And you're not being very good PCs right now. That's all.
I mean, we're
gonna do the thing. We're not gonna walk away in book 6, but like afterwards, at the end of this adventure.
Right. There's presumably an epilogue.
You will get your accolades and stuff.
I think what I'm establishing is that we don't care about accolades. We care about stopping adventuring at the end of book 6.
Some of us
All
do.
right.
Some of us do.
Okay.
Keep moving.
The
Our
Director
characters
General
don't know-
tells you he'll do what he can.
Yeah, our characters don't know that we are in an AP with only $6.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Well,
I think we've talked in circles about this a bit.
Yes.
We should go hunt down Aram. And
should
because
indeed.
again, we want to do this part.
Yes.
We want to stop this. We want to finish this. So we will do this thing.
All right. Yes, Aram's penthouse is the top floor of a Planara adjacent high rise. The Director General does order the steward detail to leave their posts for an emergency reassignment, and forwards word on to you that a pair of the agents have refused. He suspects they've been replaced by reptoids. He asks that you confirm his suspicion, but if he's wrong, he asks that you try not to kill the misguided stewards.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
We'll do our best.
So you can either take the elevator or go up to the roof.
I've got 4 souls. Do you guys have 4 souls?
I have a force pack, which lets
All right,
me
who
fly.
else can fly?
I can cast flight.
All right, Iris.
Iris has a good athletics check. Probably.
Why would I need to fly? I can use the stairs.
Oh, so lame. Come on, Iris. We're level 12. Level 12 Starfinder characters don't use stairs. Adelaide, can you prepare 2 flights? And can you cast it on other people?
I can cast it on other people. I don't prepare spells.
Yeah, this ain't Pathfinder 2.
Sorry. All right.
I'm a spontaneous caster.
So spontaneous and fun.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we like the idea of I vastly prefer the idea, aesthetically certainly, of like breaking in by flying, either smashing through the window or coming in through the entrance in the roof.
Oh yeah.
Or landing on a balcony.
Oh, 100%. If this is like a spy sci-fi sting operation, we're not taking the stairs. So
does that answer your question, Nick? Oh, we fly.
I fly. Liz flies. Adelaide flies. Iris flies.
Lasco 4 souls.
Lasco 4 souls, which is effectively flying. With a few more restrictions on it.
Let me put you on the roof.
No balcony? Oh, I love balcony fights.
Oh, it's going to be fine because we're going to crash through the glass of the roof or something.
Batman.
I doubt any glass crashing, considering it's all clear aluminum.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're
Starfinder has ruined crashing glass.
But my melodrama.
The gap took so much from us.
Including but not limited to dramatic glass crashing scenes.
I don't think we have vision, Nick.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself, how your vision indeed got turned off.
That's
when
weird.
I dragged your tokens out from the journal. That's very strange. This keeps happening. There must be a bug in the new dynamic lighting. So you fly up to the rooftop. There's a 3-foot wall topped with a small bit of shrubbery to keep people from falling off the roof. 4 small spotlights point straight up in the sky at each corner, and a shimmering pool of water takes up most of the space, lit from within. Several deck chairs sit on one side of the pool opposite Vanna with an attached bar.
And there's no one on the roof.
There's no one on the roof.
Is there like a door down?
There are stairs, yes, around the corners.
All right.
Well, I guess we are taking the stairs.
But only a little.
But less of them.
Yes.
We should proceed as quietly as possible.
I don't really do stealth.
It's all right. You can stay some 50 feet back, Adelaide.
All right.
But Ogden is the one with stealth and Iris doesn't, right?
Think.
Iris and I can be in the back?
No, congratulations. You guys have done it enough that Iris also has stealth now.
Yay!
It's just Adelaide and her high heels.
Adelaide refuses to stealth on principle.
Well, it's more like Adelaide only has so many skill ranks.
Refuses
which
on
workers?
principle.
All right.
All right. So we approach the stairs in a pincer maneuver, perhaps?
Oh, yeah.
Because there's 2 sets of stairs, right, Nick?
There are. Simon, the stream is all black.
That's because we still don't have vision.
I turned on your vision. It's showing me that you guys can see stuff.
Well,
maybe we need to refresh.
Can you not see stuff?
I'm gonna refresh.
I shall refresh.
I've not needed to refresh.
Oh, I drug out the clones.
Oh!
Oh!
That would do it.
Lol.
I just saw them and I dragged them out. They are not you guys.
All right.
That would explain it.
It sure would.
All right, now you guys are on the roof for real.
All right.
Excellent. Okay.
Where are those stairs?
Can I presume that these structures are stairs?
That is a wall.
Ah.
There's around the probably around the other side of that wall. Yeah, are smart humans.
Ah. Got it.
I found it.
Stairs.
Oh. All right. Oh, are we not doing the thing that we were going to do where we go down?
Oh, you're right.
All right.
Leska and Adelaide head down the eastern stairs, although Leska will request that Adelaide, with their noisy high heels, stay like 30, 50 feet back.
That's impossible on this map.
It's a 30-foot staircase.
On this side. You guys will move like onto the stairs here. Rude. Go back where I put you. It's my dynamic lighting. It looks like you can see through things that you shouldn't be able to see through.
You dragged us through there, and we briefly had vision of that room. If I can't, you gotta change in dynamic lighting. There's a setting update on drop is what you need to click for dynamic lighting.
I usually do. I didn't this time.
You could reset dynamic lighting.
Yeah, I suppose I could. Which is the whole thing. I apologize, guys.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's a reset button.
It's the little toolbar on the left top hand side of the screen. In the GM controls. Like somewhere around the measuring tool or the D20. It's like the little eye with the slash through it.
Oh, you have to click Explorable Darkness first. There it is.
And can you move me to the next floor?
No, not yet. Cannot. No, that's fine. All right. Guys on these stairs, and put you guys on these stairs. You see why you can't be? I don't have a good way for you to be 50 foot back. You'll be through a wall, and also you won't see anything anyway.
We'll just do like a delay.
Sneaking.
As you come down the stairs, you hear yourself talking incredibly loudly.
This is to Laska.
Yeah. As I like
before you get to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, as I like peek around the corner, I'll say over our mind link or our comms, there I see a group at the bottom. tell me when you're around the corner, and we'll attack at the same time.
Okay. I see the initiative tracker up. Would you like us to roll stealth, Nick, or does it not matter?
He is talking incredibly loudly.
No, I mean, Lasco can see into the room. There is a recording of an interview on the Tribe display that's volume is cranked way up. And I imagine the rest of you could tell the difference between a person actually talking loudly and the volume being cranked up. I presume.
Sure.
I mean, he knows you're coming. He doesn't know you're there necessarily. Why are you not in a square?
Oh, so that I could see around the corner, but not still convey the notion that I'm like hiding behind the wall.
Mm.
So, like, do we get some sort of sneak attack one round, or
You guys can have a surprise round because you were sneaking, I suppose.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
And I won't get that round, so.
But I mean, you've already sort of used it by coming down the stairs, right? This is one of those weird things about surprise rounds.
I mean, if they heard us while we were on the stairs, I guess. It's up to you. Surprise rounds are always kind of wishy-washy.
They are so wishy-washy. 2 is like trying to solve it, but not really, because like, what if he sees you, but the other ones don't? Like,
yeah, 2 doesn't solve it either.
Than his minion.
Because like, sure, you roll your stealth for initiative, but it's unclear like what distance you're at when you roll for initiative. I don't think the rules provide for that very well.
He failed. Go ahead and roll me initiative, and you guys will get a surprise round from the stairs, not from in front of the stairs.
So, do you want me to move my token one southwest
onto the stairs? Yes.
Okay.
And I won't roll until this round is over. How about?
If you're not sneaking with them, you just won't get a surprise round. You'll be at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, roll.
Okay, rolling. Okay.
Everybody rolls. All right. Lasco is first. You get a move or a standard in the surprise round.
Yeah, since I see the enemies from here, I will have to take a move. What is my move speed these days? Is it 40 or 50? I think it's 50.
Bunches? Something like that?
Never as much as I want. Alright, that's my surprise action.
Alright, Aram won't get one, the steward won't get one, Ogden will.
Ogden will similarly... he's 10 feet in, and then he'll move to take cover, like by this. I imagine this is like some sort of TV display or something to the north. This blue glass. Indeed. Okay, cool. Ogden, scans the room quickly and then ducks behind the TV, sort of putting his back to it, pistol out. And I end my turn.
All right. Steward doesn't get one. Iris, you get a move or a standard there.
Iris is just gonna move on in.
So is this guy by the couch just look exactly like Lasco? Is that Aaron?
Yes.
Okay.
He does at the moment. He has not gotten a turn yet. Remember?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what he looks like.
He looks exactly like you. Top of the round, first real round will be Lasco.
Lasco advances up to himself and says, I think there's more than enough of me. And tries to take out Aram, the director of the Pact Worlds.
The directorate. There's not one director.
Shush.
Director.
Yes, so assuming the 14 meets the CR, that's a 32 versus flat-footed KAC.
That will hit.
For 60 damage.
Nice.
Now. Okay.
half speed, no steps.
Say that like he wants to move away from you.
I don't know what this guy does. Maybe he's a
I
wizard.
agree. And he turns into this reptoid.
Oh, goodness.
A small version of that, though. A small version.
No, I mean,
small to you? I mean,
I suppose. I mean, that's an interesting question. Is he mechanically a small creature, or is he medium and has the ability to turn into a small creature?
he is small.
Cool.
Drops his disguise, which I believe is a free action for the reptoids. We're gonna call it that because I don't have it handy. And swipes twice at Lathgo. Turnabout is fair heck and play. 36 to hit.
Hits.
38 slashing damage, and I need a will save, please.
Oh no. Roll 20. No will save. Can do it. There we go.
That'll make it. Does a 25 hit your KAC?
It does not.
Okay. The steward here will take some pot shots at Ogden. Actually, look at Ogden and Iris standing nice and close together. Pulls a grenade.
No.
Throws it at Iris and Ogden. It goes boom. I need a reflex save.
Oh. I've been rolling absolute garbage for my reflex saves today.
I mean, you guys do have some rerolls. Ghost gave you 4 of them.
Ghost gave me a reroll. You know what? I'm going to use a reroll because I don't want to be blinded or some fleam. This might not be a blind grenade, but I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and
if it was blind.
use my reroll that I have with Die for Cover. I don't need that reroll. I will. No, I do need it. I'm going to save it for later. This is a boss battle, I'm sure.
All right. You two will both save for half and take, instead of 15, you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage each.
Oh. You mean 2 points of piercing damage?
Sure.
I remembered I had deflective reinforcement.
All right, Ogden, you're next.
All right. Ogden is going to go for a, let's see. Yeah, we're going to take out Aram, because that guy threw a grenade at me, so he's whatever. So Ogden leans around the TV display, fires a dart at Aram. This is going to be... let's make him sickened, because I have other plans for him after this round. And sickened will hasten these plans. I'm gonna try and flat-foot him, though. Simon, did you flat-foot him? No, you hampered him.
No, I incorrectly assumed he was a spellcaster.
That's okay. We're gonna feint.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my...
No.
Sorry, first of all, natural toot. I'm going to use my once-a-day espionage specialist reroll to reroll that bluff. That's a 33. Still probably not enough, if I had to imagine, versus 15 plus 1.5 times CR.
That's just enough.
Yes, he is flat-footed to this attack. He will be sickened and hampering inhibitor for minus 50% speed. So he ain't going nowhere. He is flat-footed, so he gets backstabbed. That is a crit, mother prunker!
Oh my goodness.
For 48 points of damage. And sickened. Yeah, that was pretty great. I'm really glad I had Backstabber on for that. Sickened for the rest of his consciousness, because we're not going to kill him if we can help it.
Right, yeah.
And he is hampered, so a further 50% reduction to his movement speeds. So he's working with a quarter movement speed and no steps.
Did we not establish that we are going to kill him, though?
No, we don't want to kill him.
You can.
The steward director wanted us to bring them in alive if possible. for questioning.
But dead is okay too.
Yes, they said the dead is okay. Dead or alive.
I just heard what I wanted to hear, I guess.
Hey, man, friend, I don't blame you. That is my turn.
All right, the other steward in the back, going to move up to take cover behind the couch and take a shot at Lasco. Uh, 38 to hit.
Solid hit.
32 electric and fire.
Fire, nice. 32, so 22, so 23.
And then it'll be Iris's turn.
All right. Well, I think you can imagine what's coming. Flanking buddies.
Flanking buddies.
Flanking buddies. Flank the baddie. Flanking,
So
flanking,
rude.
flanking, flanking, flanking buddies.
That's actually a 30 to hit, not a 28.
That'll do
Against-
it.
Iris just throws a haymaker into this reptoid.
And it turns into hay.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's why it's
Ow.
teenager, right?
Haymake successful.
All right, Adelaide.
All right, Adelaide finally joins the party. All right. Okay, now.
Moving down the stairs.
Moving down the stairs. That's the move. Oh, how nice. I can see things. Well, this looks like a job for Cosmic Eddie. So she's gonna cast.
Yes, Celestial Edward.
Yes.
Cosmic
gonna cast
Edward James
that.
almost.
With good. It's just a 20-foot radius.
Good.
We do have those. Here. Oh no, I dragged it onto. Okay, yeah. I don't want to hit Mr. Lasco. All right, there we are. So they shall need to reflex save to avoid being knocked prone.
They are knocked prone.
Fantastic. Also enjoy 13 bludgeoning damage.
Very nice, very nice.
And their speed is reduced to half while in the area of effect. Perhaps I want to move it here. No, there's really no good choice.
All right, so Aram is small, so I can't get all up in his business, tragically. I'll just step around him, trying to make it so that in the future AoEs can be placed on him, and then give him another hit. I was considering using a new trick, but I think it's kind of too late for that, and I should have used it in the surprise round. We will make him flat-footed for everyone. And I'll switch to unarmed damage just in case. Non-lethal damage, which does a little bit less damage. That is a hit, and that is 47 damage. 47 non-lethal.
Goodness gracious. Hanging on by a thread.
Oh yeah,
Well,
just
and fights were taking too long.
I did. I'm not upset. I'm just surprised. That's all.
I'm not upset. I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed in this baddie. He's gonna claw Lasco twice, I suppose, with his last dying breath. Does a 29 hit your KAC?
Oh, just short. Does he have any bonuses?
No. Oh, he's having a bad day. That was his whole turn. Second one missed. Worse. This steward, I suppose, stands up. Move action. And then shoots Iris with the second one.
Aiming right over the couch.
Over the couch. 29 to hit.
just meets KAC. Yep.
Oh, it was EAC, so it probably is better. 39 electric and fire damage.
Oh, buddy, have I got bad news for you? 39.
I mean, there's no way your resistance is high enough to overcome.
They have plasma weapons. The fools.
Minus 12. So 39 is actually 27.
27.
Pretty good.
But with a thermal capacitor.
Minus 12 from the electricity damage, minus 5 from the fire damage.
Oh, I missed.
Yes.
Yep, I'm convinced.
They were getting there.
Do my math
Not bad.
because I don't remember what I said. It was 39 damage?
It was 39 damage. Yeah.
All right, we can continue without talking this out on air.
Of course.
Ogden.
Ogden is going to, does Aram have cover against me right now because he is,
yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, that was going to happen.
Yeah. There's a lot of people standing between you and him.
That's okay. Luckily, he's flat-footed. So...
Indeed.
Ogden will shoot him with a sedative. We will... do I want to make this non-lethal?
Yes.
It's up to you.
But it's with the cover is the problem. That's what I'm saying. He's got a cover bonus, and I'm going to be.
You can move closer, and then you won't have cover, and he can't take up after opportunity. You could do this point blank right in his forehead.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. You're right. He's flat-footed. So what am I doing? So Ogden just sort of darts around the corner, saying, "Oh, pardon me." And then, oh man, I should have been thinking of a witty one-liner for this. Is going to shoot Aram right in the forehead with a non-lethal shot. This will have sedatives in it, tier 3 sedative, and he's flat-footed, so it's backstabber.
Nice.
Come on, give me the news. Roll 20. Hello, roll 20.
Are you there? Roll 20? Hello? I'm not seeing it either. Apparently roll 20 is staging a coup. Wait, we can't say that anymore. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah. It's on strike? It's on holiday?
It could be on a holiday.
It's protesting. Oh, no, that isn't good either.
No. Tom is frozen.
Yeah, I think we lost him. His voice was like breaking up a little bit.
Ogden holds his shooting action. No, I'll just
Ogden fires a dart and it freezes in midair.
Freezes in midair terribly. Oh man, what a time to freeze! Like any other time than right after he says "I attack" would be fine.
Well,
oh no, Tom's internet is down.
Oh no.
Well, the trouble is, there's a good possibility if this attack hits, there will be no Aram for your next turn.
Sure, but like he doesn't go next, right? So we can at least do one more turn in the steward.
I guess I could do the steward.
Yeah.
We wait for Tom to reconnect. But now
all our faces are wiggity whack. Let me fix that. I think I have it.
All right. In that case, I'm going to make a steward fire at Ogden twice. And I guess I don't think a 24 or 26 will hit. That's probably going to be okay. Let's see what Ogden's got. Ogden's EAC is 26. Oh, one of them did hit. Not here to be hit.
Oh,
that's why this isn't working. Because Tom accounts for 2 windows, so my 6-window version of the overlay doesn't work either.
Oh, why don't you take us to the break screen for a minute while we get this technical difficulty solved. We'll be right back, folks. welcome back, everyone. Tom's internet has agreed to cooperate for the time being. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll hold out for a little while longer while we finish this up. But if not, we might have to call it for next time. Tom, roll that attack again. It never came through on roll 20.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, we didn't get it either.
Let's open up my character sheet. Huh. Okay. Svenster's saying the cameras are misaligned. Oh, that was from before the break.
Yeah, okay, they all get walled if somebody drops.
This is at a minus 4 for non-lethal, and it's a sedative. Okay. That is a 30 to hit their KAC.
That'll hit.
Sorry, 26. 26 to hit their flat-footed KAC.
Will hit. For a 24 piercing damage, Aram goes down.
Plus, okay. Well, thank goodness I went non-lethal then.
Down.
Yeah.
She did say hanging on by a thread.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah. Cool.
So Aram goes down. The reptoid behind the couch. No, I will avenge you. Fires twice at Ogden. The 24 we already checked misses, but the 26 will hit you. For 36 electric and fire damage.
Ouch! That stings. Ogden sort of just gives them a cold look. But will you?
Iris.
Iris is going to go ahead and dip around the couch and punch that guy.
You could delay until I get there. Oh, too late.
There is still you can. There is still a Cosmic Eddy.
Sorry.
That's another natural toot. Toot, toot.
Toot, toot.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a miss. No hits on natural toots. Adelaide.
All right. Adelaide will step forward about just enough feet to make this close enough. Do. And cast Ectoplasmic Snare on red. Unless we're worried about blue.
Red. Yes, Lasco and Iris both have their eyes on the Western steward in scare quotes.
Nice.
Oh. All right. Well, I launch a writhing tendril of ectoplasm to snare a creature. So that's a ranged attack roll against the target's EAC.
It's a ghost.
30, that'll hit.
Woot. Take 11 damage and we'll need to do a reflex save. Actually, before the damage.
Is gonna fail.
Cool. So entangled for the duration of the spell and 11 damage.
Okay, very nice.
I can also move it wherever I want it with up to 15 feet each time.
Nice. Okay. Lasco.
Lasco will, bounding over his clone's unconscious body, hop up onto this couch to the south and slash at the Western steward's eyes. I guess before he does that, he'll say, you should, he turned into a reptoid. And these guys didn't seem to react. Okay, these guys are
they were unfazed.
Okay, these guys are
turning into a reptoid.
Yep.
And have come to defend him, so.
Yep, it all makes sense. We'll just flatfoot him.
Yep. Yeah. Sierra's less than 14.
Yep. 63 damage.
63. Goodness gracious. All right. Very nice. Aram doesn't get a turn. He's unconscious. Red, how do you escape a grapple? So many systems.
You make an escape check. Oh wait, no, that's Pathfinder.
Yeah.
You attempt. You still do make an attempt to escape by using acrobatics versus.
Yeah.
It's acrobatics versus KAC plus like 11 or something stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's basically impossible in Starfinder.
It does not have acrobatics, so I guess I'll just claw. Actually, hold on. Do these guys? These guys do. Aram didn't have acrobatics, but these guys do.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 10. It's 10 plus the grappler's KAC.
Oh my god. Starfinder,
what is
come
the
on.
KAC of ectoplasmic barrage?
Oh, you're right. That's confusing.
Oh, this is entangled, not grappled.
Worse.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it says the full effect grappled. Save effect is just entangled. Okay. Yeah. So, but full attack.
Oh yeah, it does say grappled.
Yep.
That is odd. I guess we use your KAC unless somebody has a quick reference.
That makes sense to me. I think this is one of those situations where it breaks the normal rule, and yeah.
I think a 43
10
is
plus
gonna escape.
Adelaide's KAC. Oh yeah.
Escapes, and then we'll go ahead and
let me bring this up.
Shift while pulling its Taklash.
Can you shift while in difficult terrain? Doesn't Cosmic Eddy prevent that?
Yeah, you can't. You can't take it is difficult terrain.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I'll just pull it and stay here.
Or
Ogden.
Or is it? Cosmic Eddy, creatures in the reduced to half speed while the spell is in effect.
That's funny. So you can still step.
Different than difficult terrain. Yep.
Slightly
step
different.
while pulling.
Sorry,
Ogden.
guys.
Yep. All right. No, that's fine. Ogden is going to say telepathically to the party. Remember that the director wanted the guards questioned as well, so try not to kill them either. And we'll try and knock out Blue with a shot. We're gonna non-lethal this. No, we're not gonna non-lethal because Blue hasn't been hit.
Didn't he only ask us to keep them alive if they were stewards?
Yeah.
Stewards? Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, whatever then. Then screw him. Am I right?
You are right.
To faint. 37 is gonna faint. Don't tell me it's not. Excellent. I'd be very sad if the guards had a higher CR. Anyway, we shoot.
They're the real bosses. Are these
Yes. Yeah. It's like, oh, you thought he was the boss? Backstabber, and we're gonna throw another sedative.
Okay.
That's only a 19 to hit. I don't have any way to save that, so I just cry a little bit inside. That's fine. That's my turn.
All right. The other steward is going to stand up. Forgot to do this last time. And take a shot at Ogden. Such a good target. Crit! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad.
Oh, this is the wounding one, too, if these are plasma rifles.
They are indeed. So that's 68 damage, and I need 20. I need a fortitude save. Because it hits you right in the noggin.
Oh, that's not great.
No.
It's a 24.
You made you're okay. You're not wounded.
Was I going to be concussed? Is that?
Yeah. It
would have been so bad.
20 on the wound table for brain, which is stunned one round.
Would have been really funny if I lost an eye like my not brother did from wounding.
Yeah.
What eye buddies?
Yeah.
By the way,
so that was 68.
Finally, you would have an in into the family.
Yeah, that's all that that's all that it took. Was I just needed to rip my eye out.
Yep. All right, Iris.
All right, Iris is going to skirt the edge of the cosmic eddy. Pardon me, excuse me, Cosmic Edward, and lashes out at that red here. Goodness. 22 probably misses. We're getting close to the end, though. Should I use that reroll? I feel like I maybe should use that.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Using that reroll.
All right. The reroll from Ghost.
For 25 to hit KAC.
Again, you
20.
should have delayed until after last go.
Well,
25 is just a miss.
That's okay.
that's fine.
For the try, though. But it is in fact just a miss. And you have 2 plus 1s from Drunk Fat Ninja.
Oh, well, let's use those.
All right. You only need 1.
Nice.
And that will make it a hit for 23 points of damage.
Thank you, Drunk Fat Ninja, for the +1 and Ghost for the reroll. Y'all
It's a
coming
team
in
effort.
clutch.
Our powers combined.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
just going to say that. Our powers combined, we are one functioning character.
By the way, so Red, when you escape from the grapple of ectoplasmic snare, you remain entangled. So entangled gives -3 to AC attack rolls, melee damage rolls, thrown weapon, reflex saving.
No way, it's 3, but probably 2.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm reading exhausted. Entangled. Moves at half speed, doesn't really matter. Can't run. And -2 to AC attack rolls, reflex saving throws, and dex-based.
Nice.
skill.
Yeah, Nick can just hit the entangled checkbox.
Oh, I'm sorry, right.
That one does
about the slow
exist.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time remembering which ones do and don't exist. Anyhow, Adelaide's going to cast Junk Shards at blue here.
20 is going to miss. Sadly.
Yeah. Roll
Let's go.
Wait, is that an attack or a reflex save?
Oh,
Has
that's
both.
I think it's an attack. Sorry.
I think it is
'Cause, I mean,
too.
it says you throw it at them, and
Saving throw, reflex for half.
oh, cool.
Oh.
So no, ignore that attack. And I thought
That might
I'd
be a
done
button
it.
that you can click on that.
Mhm. Yes.
Just makes it, so
Okay.
takes 6 damage. Right, that's actually, it is indeed. Okay. Would you like your move?
Not really.
Lasco?
Lasco will look back and forth between the Western and Eastern Steward and think at Ogden, do you need help? After, you got crit.
No, I'm okay.
Lasco will nod with respect and assist Iris, hopping over the arm of this couch, staying carefully out of Cosmic Edmund, and getting Red on the shoulder. Oops, that's the wrong button.
It's the wrong button. There's the button.
Oof.
All that hits.
35 hits. That's 41.
Lasco's been on
But it-
fire today.
Yeah, except
God.
in that first fight. In that first fight, I got wrecked.
It was just that I was on fire.
Well, but your attack rolls have
your
been really
clone
good.
in particular was also on fire. Everyone named
I
Lasco
guess,
was
yeah,
just on
all
fire today.
Lascos are on fire today. You're right. And we've fought 2, and we've seen 3 today.
True.
Yeah.
3 Lascos. Who would have thunk? This reptoid is going to swing twice at Lasco, the imposter. 23 probably misses. What about a 29?
KAC or EAC?
KAC.
Misses by 1.
Drat! Oh, wait, we have +1. No, those are for you guys.
Did the entangled save me?
Tangled saved you.
You're welcome.
Ogden.
Thank you.
Hello. Ogden is going to, cough a little bit from that crit last round and size up Blue. We're going to hit Blue with, because I never remember to use it, I'm going to hit Blue with Trank Dart. Standard action, Blue needs to make a very important fortitude save. Or just fall over.
23.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you roll high like that, yeah, so that's a pass because my, it's 10 plus wisdom mod, which is 5, plus half my level, which is 21. So, yep, it was close, but, so Ogden, fires a tiny little dart at the guy, and he feels waves of feels a wave of maybe nausea and sleepiness overcome him, but unfortunately is able to shake it off. And I guess I'll take cover behind this couch and end my turn.
All right. The steward, very upset that you have done this. Over here. I shoot you again.
How did I not see this coming?
You duck behind the couch. He moves around the couch. That's a 31 to hit for 38 hit. Electric and fire. Yeah.
Man, pronk these plasma rifles. I tell you what.
These are great plasma rifles. I just gotta say.
Soon they will be ours.
Yeah.
And then soon after that, they will be UPBs.
True. Iris? You gonna finish that steward, I presume? Not steward, reptoid.
You
gonna finish that?
My attack luck has been pretty bad, and
yeah.
But now you have flanking, and he's flat-footed. The stars have aligned.
The stars have indeed aligned.
I rolled a 6 on the die. I rolled a 4 on the die. I rolled a 7 on the die. I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, but not enough.
Dang it!
My traditionally bad dice luck is continuing to be traditionally bad.
I'm gonna come over there with some cinnamon and some frankincense and just cleanse your space. Adelaide.
All right, Adelaide will need to move so that she can shoot this fellow who has rudely attempted to leave her Eddie. Do I have line of sight yet, or do I need to move more?
I have line of sight.
You have it. Those are colored in tiles. They're not walls.
Oh, nice. Oh, then she's going to cast Ectoplasmic Snare again.
Okay.
22?
22 is a miss.
Oh!
Lasco will try to finish off Red. Making
Probably
it
a
flat
sure
footed
thing
again.
with Lasco.
I mean, anyone can roll a 1. But
True.
Not Lasco
But
today.
you don't. Not Lasco today. That one
50,
is
51.
dead.
And then with my move action, Lasco will rush to get in this guy's face. The last remaining steward, sort of getting in between him and Ogden.
Okay. Ogden?
Okay. Let's see. Administering first aid. I could administer first aid to myself, or I could try and shoot Blue for glory. So we're gonna try
now that I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. I'm gonna try and flatfoot Blue.
If you signal that to me, I can.
No, it's not a big deal. I think the game is more interesting when we don't always play optimally.
That's the only
it's a terrible bluff.
Spend an RP to re-roll that because of my espionage archetype. Okay, I give up. That's a 21. I got 2 better. And then I will shoot them with another sedative. This is not a full attack. This is not a backstab. Die. That's a 32 for 19 plus.
That hits. Nice.
Plus 6. Ugh. Total of 25 points of piercing damage, the last 6 of which is non-lethal. And I end my turn. All right. Spitting out blood now.
This steward will use a move action to pull, attack lash, and Mac, let's go. 33 to hit for 29 slashing damage. Iris. There's an eddy in your way.
Can I dismiss it?
Iris is fast. He'll be fine.
No, Iris is not fast enough. Iris is going to make it there in 2 moves, and that'll be it.
Womp womp.
Did you have move enough not to go through that corner of the eddy? I saw you only moved 50, so if you have...
Yeah, they have plenty of move for that.
I think you have enough move. Yeah. All right.
That was
Adelaide.
Move, yes.
Oh, it looks like I can dismiss. Sorry. Adelaide. Yeah, Adelaide will cast Junk Shard on this fellow here. DC 18.
Reflex save. Makes it. 4 damage.
It's a low-level spell, so.
Well, it's nice when it at least has some damage on a save, really. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Lasco.
This steward is medium-sized, like a fool. Lasco will get into...
He shows his size.
we all choose our size.
Yes.
So underfoot, so if his CR is 12 or less, I get not just up in his grill, but like inside of his grill. Phrasing? And then from within his grill, I attack outwards.
Oh, okay. God.
Gross, but do it. Lewd even.
No, it's like a swallow hole kind of thing.
Lewd.
Yeah, that makes it way better. You're right.
So much better.
25 versus flat-footed KAC.
Yep,
probably missed.
You got it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice.
46 damage.
Okay. Looking not so great.
And flat-footed, off target, and half speed.
Oh, this is great. This means Ogden can... go here to the south, and I can shoot my mortal enemy.
Do it. Get him.
So,
you can shoot him from where you are. I'm in his square, so I'm not providing cover.
Oh, well, I'm going to move here anyway.
Right. I'm not your mom.
You're not my dad or my mom. I'm going to sedatives. That's a 30, because this also has backstabber. Take 35 points of piercing damage, please.
That's some sweet revenge there. 34?
That's spicy. 35, in fact.
Correct one more. All right. Looking pretty beat up. Okay, we got to move Lasco just a little bit further out because I can't see.
Tolerable.
My daddy. All right. This steward is going to swing wildly at Lasco twice. He's a jerk. And he's going to miss both times. Bad. All bad. Iris.
Bad day.
Oh, goodness. I didn't think I was going to make it around to the next round. But here
You
comes
thought we were
yes.
done. You're a
Oh, there we
fool.
go.
Oh, the
Nice.
second two both hit.
Yeah, when you fish for them, you can only roll below a 10 so many times before
Yeah.
it's really
Ooh,
worth it.
Eventually,
that's actually
the
not true.
The fishing pays off. As in this case, where you murder that steward.
Oh, I mean, not lethally
It's a-
murder,
it's a-
but like,
it's a
it looks
scarecrow
really
steward.
bad because
Oh.
it's just like
All
punch, punch, punch.
You knock him flat. Not dead, but flat.
All right, Laska will look up at the security camera and say, "You'll probably need to find a new director." And grab Aram, and then we book it back up to the rooftop.
There's no
Ogden
security
thinks
camera.
internally. Weren't
Would you like to
supposed
search
be
the place?
laying low?
Before you
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Actually, can you
Oh.
take
If
the
Lasco
elevator?
wants to.
Can you take the elevator? Because my flight's not going to last. I don't know how many rounds this has been, but like my flight only lasts 12 minutes.
Oh, that's
12 minutes,
120
it's-
rounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a lot. That's a lot of rounds. To that end, in fact, Ogden will say, "Mr. Lasco, could you perhaps jam the elevator?"
Yes, that's a much better, less dramatic idea. Laska.
I mean, the elevator does have some security on it already, I think. Yes. You need an engineering check to open the elevator. Even
Got
from
it.
Well, we don't
All right,
want
so
to.
I'll start doing that, and then we might need to take the elevator down if searching
engineering
the
or
place.
computers.
Okay.
I'll do a
if
computer check just to get access to the elevator, and we can decide what to do with it.
Yeah.
I aid you.
Yeah, you
in
can
computers.
like factory reset the code, but not with a 27. You can't.
What about a 29?
Try
Because I aided.
Not with a 29. Oh, but
right,
you do
try
have a
again.
+1.
Ah,
You have a +1
take the
from
plus
Drunk
one.
Blind
I do
Ninja, which will give you a 30,
blast.
which will let you
Woo.
reset. You set it back to the factory settings.
And then we search the place for journals or data pads or
Yes,
embarrassing
absolutely.
pictures.
Yes.
Embarrassing pictures. So you can absolutely take all their equipment. You also find. Give me a perception check as you search.
Oh, not me. No.
Third. You
Yeah.
dare to beat me?
I saw this coming. Lasco, you find a false panel in the back of the wardrobe with a mind scour.
That Ogden missed.
That Ogden missed, but Ogden found a zero-edge switchblade in the sauna hidden under the bench.
Aha, that Lasco missed.
And Lasco missed, and Iris finds a bunch of star metal serums upstairs in the cabana by the pool.
All right, copying this all
Metal
down.
serums. Oh,
Star metal
weird.
serums.
Those are cool.
I linked to the page that they're all on there.
Yeah, I clicked it and I'm
They're-
reading it.
They're
and
new.
Those are fancy. Is this
What do they
Nick,
do?
what is they give you effects based on the star metal. So like Jezit gives you a all of your the saving throw DCs of your magical spells and supernatural and spell like abilities increase by 1. So that's pretty cool for 1 hour. And like Abyssium, your natural weapons and unarmed attacks glow with faint radiation. A creature you hit must make a saving throw 10 plus half your level plus your key ability score or become sickened for 1 round.
Natural weapons? That's what we do.
I know! So that's kind of cool. So how about...
Those are from Deceiver's Moon, as well as the Mind Scour. Which when you bring it back, the stewards are going to be like, we don't want that loose in the world, and they're going to offer to pay you extra for it. You
What is
also,
a mind scour? Sorry.
Yeah.
again, you can, that's another one that you can.
Click on it. I just figured that we could tell the stream.
But we could tell the stream too. It's an adjustable steel circlet that can be placed around most humanoids' heads, attached to a series of wires leading to a control console the size of a data pad. A mind scour scans the target's memory and personality, collates and organizes that data, and presents on the control console a summary of key findings, which can then be transferred to a personal comm unit or other storage device. Reptoids use this information to adopt a perfect disguise, taking advantage of everything revealed, including dark secrets, passwords, the names of individuals important to the target. The stewards don't want it.
It's a spooky tool.
Getting out. There's also a computer in Aram's office.
Using the mind scanner on a helpless or unconscious creature is an evil act, they note.
Yes. Stealing somebody's brain.
Probably still be evil to use it on the reptoid.
It's copying.
It's copying. Maybe it would still be evil to use it on Aram, but boy, Ogden is pretty tempted nonetheless, because Aram probably has some good information.
An evil act does not an evil character make. Repeated evil acts make you an evil character.
That's true. Yeah.
But even good
we're absolutely going to use this on Aram.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
There is a computer on the desk in the office.
We go to that next.
Yeah, we will go. Sorry, I'm trying to write down these million items on our loot sheet. I will.
We could do that later.
They do continue to persist in Roll20.
Yep. Okay, so we go over to the computer and hack into that.
I give you a +2, and I'll give you another +2 enhancement bonus from Biohack.
Warily keeping an eye on the security cameras, suspicious that the reptoids might have other resources.
There are still no security cameras.
Oh, I didn't hear
9 + 2 is 31.
Yeah. So you break past like the first password layer, and it's all mundane records relating to Aram's work on the Pact Council, including proposals from other members and requests for interviews. But you do find another data module behind a firewall, and in this module contains correspondence with reptoid masters from an unknown location outside of the Pact Worlds.
Ooh.
These conversations include discussions of further plans to be carried out once they gain control of a majority of the Directorate, focused primarily on furthering dissension among the Pact Worlds for an unstated purpose. Requests for Aram to learn the identity of the other reptoid agents within the Pact Council, which are denied, accompanied by calls for patience, and screeds about the danger posed by the Greys, who are undoubtedly watching over Absalom Station. Since their abduction by the Greys months ago, Aram has quietly railed against the Grey threat to their commanders. It seems as though their warnings have gone unheeded, especially the most recent messages, which have become nearly apoplectic about certain Grey-created clones rampaging across the Pact Worlds.
That's us. We did the rampaging.
Nevertheless, Aram's paranoia has paid off. The files, accompanied by the map on their office wall, mark an area of space just outside the Armada that might hold a cloaked ship.
I'm in this photo, and I don't like it.
So wait, since their abduction by Greys months ago?
Right, so Aram the reptoid was abducted by Greys and used to create me.
Oh, and then they gave him back.
Yeah.
Okay,
presumably.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And also instilled a completely fabricated backstory in me for some unknown reason. And similarly, presumably, to the rest of you.
Yeah, I wonder, I guess they...
One wonders if all of your clones are also reptoids, or whether the Greys got a reptoid by accident.
Mm-hmm. That'd be hilarious.
That would be. Oh, you were trying to spy on and influence the world, the workings of the Pact Worlds at large. Oh, we were doing the same thing. This is so awkward.
Samesies.
Ooh. So we're just gonna put you back down there, and you go on about your life, pretend nothing happened.
No hard feelings, right?
It's kind of funny that they didn't manage to clear his memories. Because usually the Greys are all about memory deletion. So I wonder why they screwed that up. I think we have everything we'll find here. We have another reptoid to deal with before they figure out what's going on. Before they realize that the gray created clones are a threat.
Did we tell the stewards that we were gray created clones?
I think you told Vorson.
I think we told Vorson, but, I can see Vorson keeping that one under their hat.
The reason I ask, obviously, is because we might not want to share the part about the gray created clones with the stewards at large.
Yeah.
Lasco fights that point slightly, actually. That the stewards, maybe we have this conversation while we're rushing to the other, our other victim. But Lasco will make the point: the stewards are probably our best ally in the galaxy right now. If we've given them enough evidence that they're willing to trust our actions. Perhaps we can, even if we tell them that we were created by the Greys, they will have the same fear that we do, that we are somehow controlled by them. But they also may be able to help us escape that control.
I don't know if that's really the kind of thing that the stewards do.
They're a powerful faction.
They are.
They have resources we lack.
If they see us as a potential resource it really depends on whether they see us as a more valuable resource in their custody or out.
Indeed.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You make it across town to the Phantom Wing, which is a private club themed around Traxxas' long summers.
You might need to do vision again.
No, you're all the way at the bottom.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Did we have time to take to do this time?
Yeah. Did we have time to take a 10-minute rest? I assume
you could take a 10-minute rest. Yeah.
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
Not a full rest.
And I'll stab myself with a healing serum as well.
That's why I haven't used any third level spell.
There is a security guard on the door who will inform you. Or no, there's not a security guard. I misspoke. There's a card reader on the door. Says, swipe membership card here.
Did the stewards tell us anything about this club?
Just that it's a private club. It's very posh. You need to be a member to get in, but they're sure you can figure it out.
Indeed. I guess stealthily, Lasco will circle the place to see if there's any other entrances. Do you want me to move my token around?
You may indeed circle the place. That is a thing you can do with the dynamic lighting.
We need a card to get in here.
Yes.
Well then, by the time that Lasco has made his round around the building, Ogden has already fabricated a card to get in here using his espionage, improvised forgery.
I will let you try it. I'll just use the engineering DC that it would be to.
Okay. There is another entrance in the back. Perhaps it would be wise, even if we take this one, since it's integral that we don't allow the reptoid to escape. Maybe I should jam the door in the back.
Oh yes, absolutely.
That would be a good idea. Yes.
You try your forged membership card and it does not work. Sadly.
Never mind. We'll take the door in the back.
Can you jam this one?
There is a security guard there.
There's not a security guard right there, but this is a bar, not someone's home. There are other people.
We won't. We just won't let her get away. It'll be fine. Okay. We're not going to let her get away.
We super casually sidle to the back. I'll also check with you, Nick, because sometimes it's hidden by fog of war. Are there any other entrances or windows or anything aside from the one at the far north?
No, but the door in the alleyway is locked.
All locks always are open to me.
I would like to point out once again that this is like a bar. So you're going to be coming in through the kitchen is much more suspicious than coming in through the front door.
That's a good point. Why don't Lasco, why don't you and I just work on getting through the card reader. That's probably less surreptitious.
That makes sense. Can we still go ahead with the plan of like jamming this back door while we're just in case?
We don't want to do that though, because it's a place of business with a bunch of innocent people in it.
Yeah, it would be against fire code.
Yes, I can come in through the back. I think that one person with the gift of gab coming through versus...
Sounds complicated.
Well, please.
You really think these guys are going to split the party now?
We are coming up on time, so maybe what we'll do is take this offline and let these guys come up with their brilliant and dashing daring plan for next week. Their dashing daring do how they're gonna get to Vora Rin in her usual haunt here, the Phantom Wing, because your characters are all quite capable, suave individuals who can pull this off without a whole lot of thought. They'd come up with a plan instantly. We, however, are a bunch of nerds. So.
Yeah, I'm very bad at breaking into clubs and beating up powerful politicians.
Yeah, go figure.
So we'll bring it back.
Nerd.
We'll bring this back next week. We are getting really, really close to the end here. We might have.
Are we going to announce today?
I'm getting that. We got 2 or 3 episodes left, depending on how long this takes and the very last section of the book. It might be 3 more episodes, but 2 weeks after our finale of this game, we'll be starting series 4. And I'll let our new GM tell you what we're running. Tom,
who
you wanna tell them what we're playing next?
You outed me so quickly. I was gonna have a whole goof lined up. Who is it? Yeah, no. So I know, I'm so funny. We're gonna be playing the only AP left on the table, but also one that we've really been wanting to play for a while. So actually introducing it that way doesn't make it sound that great. But we're gonna be playing Fly Free or Die. We're gonna be so we're super excited to play Fly Free or Die. As soon as we all heard that it was coming out, when it was announced, I think all of us like posted in our like group chat, like, holy crap, Fly Free or Die is coming out. We're going to get to play, Firefly in Starfinder, and it's super exciting. And so if you don't know what Fly Free or Die is, it's an AP by Paizo, believe it or not, that sees the PCs starting out hired by, or, as working for Evgenia Jameson Corporation, which is EdgeCore, yeah.
Living on the edge.
Take it to the edge. A shipping and receiving company in the Pact Worlds and beyond. So I will be your wonderful GM. Very excited to step into the GM role for this AP. And yeah.
We're essentially space truckers.
Yeah, you're basically space truckers mixed with Firefly, mixed with every, the little guys kind of story in space.
Yeah, I assume we don't stay space truckers.
See, we don't know.
You can
yet.
assume that.
We haven't even started.
Oh no!
I mean, is the entire AP going to be centered around space trucking? Maybe, maybe not.
Book 6, no, just delivering a whole big load of toilet paper.
It's it's radioactive toilet paper that gets more. The danger level still keeps increasing, but it's it's like you're still trucking.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Well, you were still talking.
I should make a particular note. We're going to be going back to our weekly schedule for this AP. So for other behind the scenes things to work and whatnot, we're going to be going back to our weekly schedule. And yeah, that's pretty much all I was going to say. Should I tell them who our 5th cast member is going to be for this game?
Yeah, sure, man. You're the boss.
All right. I mean, I'm not the boss yet.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I'm the boss elect. Yeah, we've got Jet coming, signing on for this game, which is very exciting. He's very excited. I'm excited about his character. I'm excited about everybody's characters, though. We've got a very cool crew here, and I'm talking about the people, not the PCs. And so they're coming up with some really, really awesome characters. I'm very excited to run it and voice a whole bunch of people that space truckers might, come across. There's going to be at least one Southern accent heavily featuring. So I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to start working. No, that's not actually my Southern accent. I'm going to have to start working on that. But yeah, it's going to be great.
What about characters?
We're going to have a contest.
Yes,
Is that what you wanted me to mention? Okay.
That's what I was getting to.
We're very organized.
Come by our Discord server. We're going to put up our competition for our Series 4 character guessing game. There is a red herring on each question. We're doing race, class, and theme this time. So for every correct match you make, you get a point. And whoever gets the most points is getting... How much Paizo money did we decide on?
$15 Paizo credit to the Paizo online store.
A $15 Paizo credit, 1.5, which is enough to grab the first AP book of Fly Free or Die to run it with your friends. Yeah. So that's exciting.
Share the joy.
Yeah,
if
whatever you want to buy.
Not, whatever you want to buy, yes. If you are not,
Skittermander dice bags.
Yeah. Money towards T-shirts, whatever you want. If you're not already on our Discord, the link is below this stream. Come over and hang out with us. We have a great, wonderful community. As always, big shout out to Seth, Mistaken Potatoes. You can find him on Twitter, on our Discord, all over the place, who did our lovely character art. Paizo for our AP, our maps, all that jazz. Are we still using Sirenscape for sound?
We still are, yes.
Sirenscape for doing our sound effects, and Tom for doing our wonderful intro and outro and what's the thing in the middle called? Intermission music. Big shout out to all my players for showing up and putting up with my bullshit. I'm full flame. Awesome. I'm at flame every week. And of course to our audience, none of this would be possible without you guys. I mean, we'd still be playing, but it wouldn't be the same without all of you who come out and make this community what it is.
Yeah, it's nice having you all along.
Agreed.
Next, soon Tom will be in charge of these announcements, and I'll never have to do it again. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Take care of yourselves, folks.